Stream is now live. Hello and welcome everybody. Whilst I'm still sorting out my technical stuff and we are still waiting for one of our players, Arias, who, being the Texan Ranger that he is in the game, generally shows up when he's needed, although at the end of the day, he is not Chuck Norris.
One ranger, one gun.
Yeah, he's not Chuck Norris. Anywho, with that in mind, we are going to be having a game session tonight. I am still actually setting up some technical bits and pieces, but who wants to do the recap from the previous session?
Sorry, currently rolling my HP.
Yeah, they all leveled up, by the way.
I could do a recap. Let's have a look. So we started in the tavern. Lillian gave Jeff a piece of paper with a shopping list on it, and she told us good luck on our heist. We all then went our separate ways, and a few of us nearly got caught by some undercover guards, but with a amazing amount of bravery and sheer bullshittery, they got away from it. Somebody changed into an old man and an old woman, so there is a OAP gang out there. I managed to, after much prompting, remember to activate my cog, and I did succeed in destroying the carriage and then got shot in the face.
Yep.
There was a bit of a melee, and then I got pulled away from the combat. Then the guy who actually had the disc got mugged, and we all made our way back here for drinks and biscuits.
That's almost correct.
I missed something?
Yeah. It wasn't a mugging, it was a straight swap and a bribe for the disc.
True, but it doesn't sound as exciting to our listeners when we say we didn't mug him, we just talked him out of it and gave him a few gold.
It was a bribe.
It was a willing mugging.
Yes, it was a willing mugging. Let's be fair there. But there was a total of 4 gold paid to swap the real disc for a fake one, and Kane then deposited the disc at the drop cache, whilst Severin slipped away in disguise. Hexalon, you did find yourself surrounded by 3 Lantern Rite Watchers and the Warforged in the carriage, correct? You tried to lunge with your Great Glaive, and you did crack the Warforged's casing a little bit, but the shoeshine girl that had been tailing you, or that was one of the Watchers, tried to go for a shutdown switch. Severin, who, after the bribe, went up to the overpass and cast a vortex warp, pulling you out of the wrecked carriage and depositing you safely on the rooftop.
Yes.
The bit you missed was the Grey Mantle officers who arrived at the tavern at the end of the night, and the gnomish mafia, as you've labelled them, also collecting their data from your cog, having captured the complete hologram of your fall and escape. 4 Grey Mantles that entered the bar demanded an explanation. Jeff nearly got you all in trouble. But,
yes, I told them it was an accident.
But you, Hexalon, clarified something that was suitable for a report, shall we say.
I do have an MVP in bullshittery.
And then Lillian, satisfied to an extent with the disc secured, said that the contents of the disc and the viewing would be held until the morning. She asked for a cup of tea and the session ended.
Yep. And I think Severin probably would have made her the tea, because he'd probably end up making him some as well.
Indeed. And with everyone from the party now here, we are free to head into tonight's episode of the City of Veridia.
I think I have my spells. Oh, nope, wrong button. All sorted out.
Before I do, because I'm aware that there are some people here that have issues, I'm going to turn on the virtual camera. Hopefully you can all see that clearly.
Yes.
Whilst you're in the Discord.
Yep, I can see it. It has
Perfect.
appeared.
So, you've all gone home to think about your actions of the day, and the bar has been closed behind you as you have all left. Some of you may have slept in the bar, in the rooms out the back and upstairs, but for the most part, you have gone your separate ways and gone to bed. After the tavern doors have closed, Lillian gets to work. She pulls out the disc that she has now secured, and she begins to reconstruct the contents of the disc in a fashion that would be easier for the viewing of within the tavern. She also sets up some sheets of glass that had been delivered, pulling her simulacrums into the tavern, laying it up against the current windows, installing it in place, and then completely removing the blinds and curtains from the windows, as the glass, once installed, now cannot be recorded anything from the lamps outside. She has put in the privacy glass that she got from the Ember Glass Foundry. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and after having set up the privacy glass and created a nice white blank space on the wall and setting up the arcane gramophone, she begins to pull back one of the tables, get the angle just right, tilt it up ever so slightly so that it's perfectly flat against the wall, sits back and watches the recording herself first. Now, none of you would know this, but her and her simulacrums, as they're sitting in the tavern watching this recording and what's going on, the air in the tavern becomes dull, dark and heavy, as though there is a outward push of a darker energy being filled into this room, as though fear itself is being summoned in some way, shape or form, pulled from the disc directly into Lillian. And then it ceases. The air returns to its normal, slightly alcohol-scented self-smell that you've all become familiar with in the tavern. And that's the smell that you're greeted with when you all arrive the next morning. Lillian, on the other hand, more so than normal with her pale, pale blue complexion, looks slightly brighter than she has done previously, as she greets you one by one as you all arrive. The first thing you notice is the fact that the blinds and curtains covering the windows are now gone, and that there is a second pane of glass behind the original stained glass in front of it. And as you've all arrived, she sets out breakfast on the table, leans over, and says, "Well, I hope you all had a good night's sleep."
Yeah, so. I brought a horse.
Oh,
You have a horse?
Yes.
Oh, magnificent steed you found there. Would you like to
No.
describe it to
Yes,
the audience?
It come in one of these buy once a week magazines, and it took me almost 6 months to get all the magazine parts together, and I managed to put it together correctly with only 2 screws left behind, which I have no idea where they'll go, but he's outside. I call him Monty. He's a lovely mechanical steed.
Monty.
Yes.
You did say that you were working on such a project. I'm delighted it's come to be.
Well, it took me a while to get all those magazines, I tell you that.
As for the rest of you, as you've realised, you're now being level 5 and having levelled up. Yes, you did.
Mhm. Trust me, it came to surprises to me as well. I thought we were still level 3.
Oh,
I was playing
okay.
this game on like 21 health, by the way.
We can
I
also
had
hit the
none.
long rest button. Need to do
Yep.
that.
So, what were the rest of you doing
Did I
that
connect from the
night
world?
that
Where'd
made
go,
you
man?
that
Seems
ever
as
bit
though
more
I disconnected from the
powerful?
world. Oh my, oh my.
Arias, I have no idea what you're banging on about.
Giddy up, Buttercup.
Now you've seen it.
So, what were you doing after you went home, Omega?
What did I do?
In order to gain that little bit more power within yourself and develop your skills and abilities a bit more.
He actually went for a swim. He went for a swim and opened his bottle.
Uh-huh.
And fulfilling part of the contract he
Yes.
is currently under, stayed up a little bit to help
Oh,
whoever
I'm
was
alive
at the
again.
docks.
What did I miss?
Kind of just
Arias, I really need you to stay silent for the moment. Omega, carry on.
and just helped out everyone around his, because he lives close to the docks, around the docks.
Are you fucking
For
kidding
a
me?
while.
It's doing it again.
Oh, we were having technical issues.
Carry on, please, Omega. We will
Oh, good.
we will unmute him once he messages to say that he is resolved.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of just what he did. He fulfilled part of his bargain, continuing to do more.
Yes.
Had a wonderful small talk with his patron, and just helped what he wanted to do. Helped out people at the docks, improving.
Fair enough. As a part of this journey of yours, you released and opened a bottle that you carry upon your person. And in doing so, it essentially summons a certain being that you are under contract with.
Mm-hmm.
And as this being appears, would you care to describe her?
I would love to describe her. Hold on, let me quickly look at the actual image. Okay.
Long ears and long blue watery hair with pearlescent jewelry across her entire head and neck, draped in a turquoisey
Silk gown, with very blue skin and two bands on her wrists with small fins at her ears.
Mm-hmm. She looks at you as she comes to be and simply asks you a simple question. What would that question be?
I think that question would be, especially with what's been going on, from seeing his point of view of everything, is this city really so bad?
And to what do you answer?
It's bad, but it can be fixed with a lot of work and a lot of change. But it needs to come from people to change.
Ah, that infamous word, change. Something that can bring about a catastrophe, or something that can bring about a paradise. Change. It is the journey that you are witnessing this city go through. I cannot say much, but I can see one of two paths. One of coin flowing freely, the other of a garden growing wildly. Each has promise, Each has reward. Both are change that will bring a peace to this city. I see other paths that could be taken, but as a part of your contract with me, I wish to witness this change as it happens. Something that has always amazed me is change. But corals beneath the sea change so slow and are not appealing, like as the humans have once said above ground, watching paint dry. Funny, it never would underwater. But I want one more thing. You want this extra abilities I can offer you? In exchange, I want you to be the catalyst for this change.
That could be arranged. I mean, we're like the TNT.
You're not there,
You're not
Flaps.
A wild.
So, what's your choice?
I want to make a beautiful garden.
Then I need you to side with the Fae.
Sure.
She then returns back to the bottle of which she was
Fuck this bacon.
summoned out from, and you return back to the surface and carry on working at the docks, whatever you're doing. Arias,
Yeah.
now, what are you doing in order to improve your skills or abilities in the night as you head into the next day before you go to sleep?
I am cleaning my bottle.
Uh-huh.
My genie bottle.
Is that it?
Yeah, because I can't think of anything else I could do.
There's plenty you could do to hone your skills, I'm sure. But as you're sitting there cleaning your bottle, a certain imp sat on the edge of the bed looks up at you. You know what, Jeff?
What was that, Wilson?
I seen a bit of a better side to you now.
Uh-huh.
A side that was productive, not reckless, actually decent. I think Lillian's had a bit of an effect on you, hasn't she? Do you want me to sort her out?
No, Wilson. You know, Jeff pats Wilson on the head and says, I don't think it's really anything that's changed. I think you're just finally seeing reason after all this time. You're seeing what I've been telling you this whole time.
I see it in parts and pieces, but what reason? I think you've got a bit of a soft spot myself.
Hey, nah, I'm a softie and you're a softie too, Wilson. We're all just a big bunch of softies.
Really?
I can see past your shell.
Yeah, you're right. I have got an attitude. But hey, I'm a fiend. What do you expect?
I love you for it, Wilson.
Look, all I'm going to say is this. If you ever need someone to push the trolley off a cliff...
You're my man.
Yep, especially if you're sitting in it.
Oh no, if I'm sitting in it, I'll push it off myself, Wilson, and I'll grab you and take you along for the ride.
Well, you do know that with the recent events that have happened, the fact that you put me on the sidelines just to watch the whole damn thing got a bit... Yeah. So, anyway, whilst all that was going on, I went round the crowd. Just a little bit. Not much. Just a little bit. They were all distracted by the big carriage and the falling star, I heard someone call it. Anyway, but I think you'll find he reaches into God knows what pocket dimension he has in one of his pockets, and he pulls out a small pouch and puts it on the table. See, I got no use for this. And as he puts it down on the table, you hear the clinking of coin.
Jeff is gonna give Wilson a big old smile and look in the pouch.
As you look in and open the pouch, it's a mix of coppers, silvers, a few gold pieces, but sitting there amongst all of that is also 2 pieces of platinum as well.
Ooh.
Damn.
Oh, Wilson, my boy.
What?
It was right of me to put you on the sideline because I knew you were going to do some dastardly shit. I
Well,
knew you were going to take advantage of a distraction.
I always do.
You're my man.
Well, don't know how much is there, but if you tip it out and count it, I want half.
We'll see.
You can look after it all,
I'm
but I want half of
I'm
it.
gonna count it.
As you begin to count it, there is indeed 2 platinum pieces. There is a total of 7 gold. There is 6 silver pieces and 4 copper pieces.
How many silver?
6, I think I said.
Yeah, sounded like 6, I think.
So 2 platinum, 7 gold, 6 silver, and 4 copper. There you go. Put that in the chat, so that's set in stone. You also find amongst that a small necklace. It is on a silver chain, and at the end of it is a locket with
I'll open the locket.
an intricately carved heart. Dead center. No initials, no names, nothing. And as you click it open, inside you see a picture, as it were, more like an engraving than a picture, of Lillian or one of Lillian's simulacrums.
Is it a nude?
No,
Sell that.
it's just the face, but it's very distinct.
See if there's a
Put it in my
locket for
pocket
it.
for now.
You do what, sorry?
We'll put it in my pocket.
Fair enough.
And then pat Wilson on the head. Tell him you did such a good job, Wilson.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Thank you. Right, I am I'm going to sleep. And as he says that, he just falls backwards at the foot of the bed and literally is out like a light.
I'm gonna cover Wilson up in the covers.
You do that, you finish cleaning your bottle, head to bed yourself, and wake up and head back to the tavern in the morning. Now, Turtle,
Yes.
what was Severin doing after he left the tavern, headed home?
Well, being that he's not like the others and having to make deals and communicate with patrons and such, he pretty much just spent time just seeing how he can affect the magic that he has within him. So he kind of just would do. Essentially, he would have encased himself in total darkness, so he would have activated his darkness spell and just spent time in there
Mm-hmm.
using the shadows and such, and was just touring with the spells and strings of magic he could get his fingertips on to see what he can stitch together, essentially.
And indeed, stitch together you do several things, but one of them, well,
Essentially, he was just playing with his spells and such.
yeah, and one of
Is it
them
blind?
manifests itself as something rather unique and embeds itself into your own flesh and blood. You feel that surge of power that you felt previously before, but not in the same way. This time it feels like it's coursing through your veins, and as it reaches your heart and your head, you are overcome by the shadow briefly, as it displays various images, geometric patterns, and all sorts of God knows what that you have yet to unravel. But in doing so, you feel yourself power up a little bit more.
I think before he finally went to bed and was finished, he would probably just been like, "Oh, I'm gonna have fun with you."
At which point you head to bed, wake up the next day ready for whatever awaits you at the tavern. So, with that, you all are back at the tavern in the morning. Lillian standing there before you, proudly displaying her new setup, offering you all breakfast and introducing you to. Oh, seem to have lost the stream for a moment. And all of you proudly awaiting, eating, and enjoying the goods that she has to offer you.
These are amazing buns, Lillian.
Why, thank you. But for me, I would like to ask you all to pay a close attention, please, to what I am about to play. There are two parts to this. There is the part where, unfortunately, we have exactly what James described was on the disc. But then there is a second part which you are going to have to watch.
Oh dear.
She leans over and presses play. You see the first recording on this disc. The funeral instant. The kobolds lining the streets. The Palapala tension. The wrong-looking body. You see the purple tendril and the entity and the crystal. This is exactly what James asked for. You see that there is the crew from over the road at the Black Honey Meadery on the street. You see the body in the open casket and the purple entity moving from the body into the crystal itself. But the important detail was that something invisible grabbed and redirected one of those thrown crystals in the air and changed not only its direction, but its velocity, sending it towards the kobold corpse. And that is when the purple tendril, or the entity, transferred from the dead kobold body into the crystal itself. And you see the body dissolve. You hear as well the crowd, the uproar, the anger, the people trying to calm it down and keep the peace. You see it all. You hear it all. But what was that invisible object or thing that redirected the crystal? Even the lanterns, the memory lamps, couldn't record the information on what it was. She stops the recording playing, and Lillian looks up at you. So, what do you make of that?
The crystal just bounced off of thin air, apparently, but I'm guessing whatever it was either can't be seen or didn't want to be seen.
My thoughts exactly. I want to know what that was myself. What about the rest of you? What do you think of the recording? The scene that occurred?
It certainly looked odd. I'll grant you that. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm more curious in those crystals. I mean, it encased that massive maggot that came from the kobold into it. I think that's something we should probably focus on more, right?
Well, just so happens how shall we say, the establishment over the road at the Black Honey Meadery have acquired a few.
Oh, those pretentious people.
All right. Well, that solves that. I guess solves
I
I
that
think
problem
we should steal.
somewhat.
You think we should what? Sorry?
I think we should steal the crystals. They may come in handy.
I don't know. That goat man looks like he might break someone's jaw if they try to steal from them.
No. Only if you get caught and
Why do we need to
Is,
steal them? Why not ask me to siphon a few off?
Yeah, use your feminine wiles and feminine charm.
Yeah,
well, wouldn't
I-
that just be stealing anyways?
No,
Jeff, I highly doubt
Siphoning,
you're
stealing,
very
they all start with an
stealthy.
S.
I manage the bar over the road for that crew as well.
Uh-huh.
We're
Now,
all on the same team here,
uh-huh.
mostly.
Now,
Mostly.
so if you happen to, siphon some money from one of the various establishments you manage, would that not be stealing from said establishment?
No, as long as it's on the books and above board, it's not stealing. Anyone can fiddle numbers, council more so than anyone else.
And I feel that with time I could probably reallocate some things from one place to another.
I'm sure you could.
They
Anywho,
do go missing often.
so we have a goal. Acquire some of the crystals, and I shall get to work and use my feminine wiles, as you so put it.
Exactly. Loosen a few buttons on your bodice. Pretend you've dropped a pencil. They'll be playing in your hands.
As you look at what Lillian is wearing, you see that there isn't much in the way of buttons on this corset that could be loosened. She leans forward and says, "Loosening buttons is not my style." Anyway, shall we continue with the recording? This is where it's gonna get interesting.
Okay, now I'm intrigued.
Oh,
Commence the viewing, please.
She leans across and presses the play button, as it were. The Lantern-Right archive chamber appears above the bar on this white screen, as it were, in fractured light. The image itself is tilted, slightly damaged, and recorded from a lamp that has been fixed high up in one corner. And there is a large body that lies on the floor. You all recognize it instantly as the same body that you saw in the archives. Little too large to be ordinary, and a little too still to be sleeping. And you see a purple-black matter pulsing from beneath the ribs. And you then hear the automaton voice repeating, "Containment breach. Witness not authorized. Containment breach. Witnesses not authorized." And then you hear another voice, calm, educated, and very close to the recording lamp. Cannot be seen, however. "Seal the copy. Move the master to the council custody. Do not involve the Grey Mantles. Do not involve the mortuary, and do not allow the cadaver crew to retain independent witness." There's a pause, and the purple mass moves. The voice continues. "If they interfere, fold them into the incident." Then the image fractures. For half a second, another symbol appears in the light. Not a Lantern-Right, not a Grey Mantle. And on their body, you see on their clothing a museum seal. Then darkness. And the recording stops.
The hell was that?
I'm gonna try and draw the seal immediately on a piece of paper.
Would I recognise the seal?
How many of you in this city would be familiar with the Museum of Civic Memory?
Hopefully not
Whereabouts
Keith.
in the city is it?
Sorry?
Whereabouts is it located in the city?
I'd say it's in the northeast corner, or the northeast quadrant of the city. Everyone roll me a history check, please.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to say Hexalon might know because he. Damn.
I would
Here
say
goes
roll.
my.
I would say for Hexalon, roll me a history check with advantage.
I don't need to. My first roll is a nat 20.
Oh damn!
Yeah, I don't think I can get better than
Well,
that.
I did roll. It's not showing up, but I got an 18 plus 4.
Okay.
-1. I have a 1.
Oh, that's worse than a nat 1.
It's not a nat 1.
It's
It's
an
a 2
unnatural.
-1.
It's an unnatural one.
Unnatural 1, guys. I love
Yes.
being stupid paladin.
Oh,
Somehow it knows more than Hexalon.
Oh, it's a competition now, is it?
and
Yeah, I suppose it is now.
what did What did Severin roll?
I can't see a roll for Severin on here.
Okay, no, Severin's had to go on mute for a moment, so that's fine. So, for those that rolled above an unnatural 1, you would know that the Museum of Civic Memory is a museum that holds a lot of information about the city's past, its roots, where it's come from, and you would know that it's very highly curated and offers the single point of truth of the founding and the building and the history of the city of Veridia. You would know that it is managed by the sages and the philosophers, and they often study all of the material that is brought to the Museum of Civic Memory. And then it is displayed, and children that are in schools will go there and visit the museums and learn of the history and the city of Veridia and learn of the truth of the city and learn about who like the ruling parties were, who the council members are, all of those sorts of things.
I'm going to look to Kane. I'm going to tell him, you may not be aware, but the Museum of Civic History is mass indoctrination run by some rather insufferable prats. That's where that sigil's from.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't grow up here, so I actually have no idea about this. So that's really good, actually, to know. Thank you.
You've got to go. They do a colouring book and everything.
Oh, do they? Oh, do you want to go
Mhm.
now?
And a
We can
stamp
do.
rally.
And a stamp. Why are we standing here then? We should just go. Check it out.
Get you a sticker
I
and everything.
concur. Let's go. Let's go places.
I'd love a sticker.
Adventure.
Lillian looks at you all. You do know what the implication on that last recording was, don't you?
Something die.
Yes, it means that the Museum of Civic History is unveiling themselves on actual event.
No.
Oh,
The Cadaver crew? Ring any bells?
They're those dead funny blokes.
She kind of rolls her eyes up at you.
Don't look at me in that tone of voice.
You lot are the Cadaver crew. And if the
Oh.
Museum of Civic Memory have said fold you into the incident, well, seems like you lot are about to get framed.
As the ancient Warforged philosopher said, don't start none, won't be none.
Oh, you're breaking up a little bit, Arias, there, sorry.
Uh-oh.
Because we did a lot. Yeah.
Didn't hear a word of that because it came through
All right.
robotic.
Damn it. I said framed for what? We did a lot. We didn't do a lot. We did things and didn't do things.
Yeah.
We'll be framed for whatever, because whatever they say will become truth.
Well, seems like we need to pay a visit to these losers.
Visit, and we need to get our shit together to where we were for proof. For whatever they're about to frame us for.
Well, during what period of time?
Mm.
Because if we don't know the period of time, then how could we ever get our story straight?
Well, go in there, deny everything, look for clues.
I like the robot's idea. Let's go.
You just want a sticker. Let's be so honest for a second.
Well, a sticker would be nice. Okay.
I mean, you're not wrong, but like, still, we need
Don't
to.
you want a sticker?
Yes, actually, I do, but we need to get our story straight.
Well, it seems like we're just gonna have to work on the fly.
Yes,
Where was
because you
everybody for
seem
this
to do
mystery
that
day?
so well,
Oh,
Oh,
we're
thank you.
masters of
Well,
improv.
I'm still alive, aren't I?
surprisingly. But there is another problem, unfortunately, before you
Oh.
trot off to the museum for your stamp rallies. The kobolds have sent an inquiry notice Apparently, you've been invited to the Horde and Horn Tavern tonight.
Ooh.
Oh, I hear the waiting list for that is several months long.
For what again? Is it like a dragon thing?
It is
Did we already
indeed.
go to that?
It is indeed a breath night tonight, where the dragon routinely stirs in its sleep and lets off a lot of steam and heat. It is indeed a breath night, but that's not the reason why you're going. In fact, they were rather sheepish about telling me, but they did say that if you could successfully deal with this issue they have, that you would be, or they would be inclined to negotiate a contract with myself, one that would be very beneficial for all of us.
To you? What kind of contract?
Oh, essentially tunnel rights and access, which would allow you lot to move more freely under the city.
That would help with our reputations being so famous.
Good.
Abysmal.
Well, we have a good reputation. Well, I would
Hmm.
say that we are the very best of the city, personally.
I wouldn't say
Spice is
that.
always good.
And as she says, I wouldn't say that, she pulls out what can only be described as a tabloid, fresh sheet of parchment, single page, with almost like a headline news piece shoved towards you all. The headline reads, "What fell from the sky? Falling star, angel, or conspiracy?"
Can't prove that was me.
Yeah, we didn't get caught, so that's not fair. We still have a squeaky clean reputation.
Well, one of us does.
Lillian
Which one do you
looks. Lillian looks at you all. They're calling whatever that was around the city, the rumours. They're calling it the Falling Star Incident.
Hell
Ah.
yeah, how famous. My mum was going to be so proud.
Oh no, I think this is the incident we're going to be framed for, which we, to be fair, did.
Yeah, well, doesn't seem like much of a framing if we did it.
Right, well, we know that. They don't need to know that, which means in everyone else's eyes, we're being framed, right?
Well,
Fortunately, I was able to influence one of the editors at about 5 o'clock in the morning, before they got this printing off.
That's why you look tired.
Indeed, I have not slept yet. So as you continue to read the article, you'll see that it simply reads, "An inside source says this was supposed to be a filmed stunt to test the capabilities of memory lamps. The stunt went wrong."
Don't know about that. Total
We-
well, I
carriage.
think the stunt went right.
No, guys, we're idiots. We forgot to use the one thing we had to distort the memory lamps.
The glitter bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we are idiots.
No. I'd like to point out Jeff is the idiot. Jeff had the glitter bomb.
Did he?
Did I?
Pretty sure he did.
Just gonna
Check your pockets.
just gonna.
As you
just
all
pat in
check your
his
pockets, Kane,
I had it.
you find it in yours.
I was in fact not the idiot.
I had it. Why did I have it?
You were the responsible one.
Wait, I was not part of the mucking. Why did I have it?
Because you were the one in the direct view, so to speak. We were in an alleyway, and plus I had my cape.
King Cape.
He like throws his robe corner back, spins around.
Mm-hmm.
I throw a roll at Jeff.
catches him in the
I
mouth.
throw one as well.
Unfortunately, my roll is a warforged edible roll.
It's
I'm
tungsten.
gonna try and catch both.
Great, so you're getting a
my
roll and a tungsten brick thrown at you.
Try and catch
So,
both in my mouth.
the way I see it, we have, as she looks at you, shoving these rolls that you've caught in your mouth.
He's put a metal roll in his mouth. Ouch.
Does one break his teeth? One of his teeth.
I'm going to have him roll a constitution save if he bites down on it.
Do it.
Yes, Jeff, biting down on
Yeah.
it. Please tell me you see the gum roll.
I'm gonna bite down on the good roll.
Fair enough.
Oh,
The way I see it,
Aw.
we've got a chipmunk. As she looks at your cheeks bulging ever so slightly, and
you
a
slept with
stunt
that.
man.
Thank you. My
Don't
rune
worry.
phone has been going off the hook.
Chipmunk's got nothing to do with it. We have a stunt man in our midst. One that did a public stunt and unfortunately caused damage in the process because there wasn't any proper preparation made beforehand. A bit of unfortunate timing because one thing this city needs is more stories.
Hey, once people find out that I was the stuntman, I'm going to put in so many good customers to this place because they just want to get a piece of me and see me all the time.
I think
I
the
personally don't think our stuntman should be affiliated with this place.
I think you're
It's just
going
gonna
to
bring more
prison.
questions.
I'm sorry, but my name's on the contract.
Is
Oh
it
my
too
god,
late to
that's
take it off?
right.
Is it too late to take it off?
Yep.
Well,
Whose names do we put on the contract again?
mine,
Why do we put Jeff's?
Hexalon. Jeff didn't allow anyone to stop him.
That's very true. So
Yeah.
it was Jeff's, it was Hexalon's, and I believe it was Severin's, as well as Lillian's.
Well, as they say, I do believe fecal matter has hit the fan.
Yes, I would say it has. So my advice would be to find those gnomish mafias. I hear they'll probably be at the Horde and Horn if directions given.
Well, it seems like we really need to go to the Horde and Horn Tavern.
Because then you can take that hologram and use it as publicity to confirm your stunt act that went wrong.
Can we
That's such a...
can we just change this guy's face? Just put a new one on?
Beg your pardon? How would you like
I,
it if I ripped your face off and replaced it with one from a dead body?
well,
Dead.
I mean, personally, I think it would hurt me a lot more than it would hurt you. I think you just have more of an identity crisis, which is honestly fine in my book.
You know, I respect Lillian enough that I would not put your nose through your skull for that disgusting, racist remark to us machine kind.
Oh dear.
I think shit's about to hit the fan, guys.
By the way,
I'm really-
did you notice the new windows?
They're very
Yeah,
nice.
they seem a little darker than usual. And where'd the curtains go?
We don't need them anymore. Those memory lamps can't record a single thing in here. If you
Well,
wanted to,
can
you could go
people
right
look
up to the window. Yep, people can see in,
Well,
but they can't record through that pane of glass.
So thank God, Jeff, you can flash your backside to the world and it will not be recorded.
yeah, but then other people would see it still.
Hell, we could do things right in front of that window, let the public see, but it will never be on record.
That
Now,
is
the
Lillian,
Knows.
that's your business.
wild topic to bring up.
I'm a little confused here.
Come on, we'll tell you when you're older.
Don't worry, Jeff.
A little scared.
I'll explain it tonight if you're still willing.
Oh God, I'm going to throw up a little bit in my mouth there.
Payne starts pissing himself laughing. He's on the floor
Jeff-
crying.
Walks over. Jeff just walks over to the bar and grabs a handle of whiskey. Well, let's go to the tavern, I suppose. Gonna change that
Wonderful.
there.
Right.
Onward, compatriots.
Before we go, Lillian, would you like to see my horse?
I've had a good
Ain't
look at
nobody
it
care about your horse.
You leave my
Through
horse
the-
alone.
I'm
through the
just joking
window.
with you.
I can see it's actually quite a magnificent creation. I
That's
love.
this blue Deferian metal, and that's arcane energy on its mane and its hoofs.
I know I am impressed with your skill.
Yes, I'm rather skilled with a spanner and a socket wrench. Although I am a bit disturbed with it because it does seem to have a bit of an attitude when it talks to me.
Does it keep saying nay all the time?
No, it's worse than that. It's very abusive.
Don't get on his bad side and don't stand behind it then. Simple.
That's why I wanted you to come and see it. Honestly, I think he needs a firm hand.
I think your hands are firmer than mine.
Well, that's what your mother said.
No, my hands are quite soft. Yours are literally made of metal.
We got you there, to be honest.
Anyway, off you go. The Horde and Horn has an appointment waiting for you.
Jeff, don't be you.
Oh no, Jeff.
I'm perfect.
You be as rude to them as they are to you. Trust me, you'll actually go further.
Let's go.
Let's
That's all I
onward! They're walking.
As you all
I'm
leave, say that again, Turtle.
I'm somewhat back.
As you all leave the Clockwork Cadaver and you head out down to the streets to head towards what is quite literally the centre of this town where the Horde and Horn is, you notice that there are fewer steam ventings as you're walking. You notice that the pitter-patter of rain that's constant here seems to have a slight oily texture to it this time, rather than the usual soot-filled rains that you find washing down. This one seems to be slightly oily today. The streets are also emptier than normal, and you notice this almost instantly as you're heading in towards the centre of the town. Eerily so in places. As you tread your feet upon the cobblestone roads, there's only small handfuls of groups that you see in passing, and you overhear one of them saying, "But I kept having nightmares last night," as you walked past them. And then another group, "Swear they're out to get me." And then another group as you walk past, "But did they really do that? I can't believe it." And then eventually, those sorts of little meetings, groups, and huddles that you overhear small snippets of come to a stop, and it becomes more normal, what you would be used to hearing and seeing on the streets, the slightly busier hubbub of the city, occasional traders, market stalls, that sort of thing. But as you're walking through this area where things seem a little off, I would like for anyone with expertise in the arcane to roll me an arcana check.
Not expertise, but proficiency.
Or proficiency.
Okay.
I'll accept proficiency.
I don't have proficiency, but my channel divinity allows me to sense magical effects in the atmosphere.
I got an 11.
On an 11, you can't put your finger on it. Are you going to use your channel divinity?
Yes.
Okay. Can you read out exactly what you are doing as you channel your divinity, please?
As I notice, it gets a lot more eerily quiet. My hands start glowing with divine energy as I hold them out, scanning the atmosphere around me.
Okay. Fair enough. As you hold your hands up and scan the area around as you're walking, you're not holding your hand up. It's more just holding it out and open as if you're feeling the wind run through it, just off to one side, slightly outward from your body. And instead of the wind, you're feeling the arcane nature of what's here, the magical effects, as it were.
Okay.
and from it you sense a deep-seated feeling of fear.
Hmm. So it's great fear.
But you're not sure where it's coming from. You're not sure what this may be. And then just as suddenly as you feel it, when you step past that small threshold and things start becoming more normalized, it vanishes completely.
I suspect ghosts.
What happened?
I'm going to draw my pistol and have it held loosely at my side.
A little odd to be doing so.
Well, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Whilst you are walking
I'm gonna
through
walk
the
into
area,
the tavern.
Yeah, just after saying hearing the I sense fear, which is odd. Just gonna water covers his eyes and I cast Detect Magic.
Okay, just bear with me whilst I go back to my notes very quickly.
Well, it was better than me saying I see dead people.
That's very, very true. Not going to deny that.
Then it's a divine sense.
Just talk
Ah,
amongst
both.
yourselves for a moment.
Are we currently in the tavern or like outside of the tavern?
We're outside.
They're walking to
Okay.
the Horn and Horde.
Yeah, no, we're walking right now, and strange, spooky feelings are happening right now. And our
Okay.
paladin Warford said, "I sense fear."
And you've got a mechanical horse walking alongside me who is 18 hands high.
Do you measure it in hands?
Yes, that's how you measure
That's,
horses.
yeah, that's the proper way of measuring horses.
What is?
Is that actually?
Do I know what a
Interesting.
hand is? No, but
Okay.
what is a hand? What do you explain?
And a hand is a horse measurement that's roughly 4 inches, I think.
So,
Yeah.
as you cast your detect magic, you get a sense that there is a deep-seated mass of illusion and resonance traces. But this isn't magical in the sense of a spell being cast. This is more of a environmental or an anomalous effect. Try saying that word when you're.
Anomalous.
Yeah.
Becomes
So
that.
you do detect it,
Okay.
but it doesn't feel magical in the normal sense that you would expect if someone had cast it as a spell.
Yeah.
This is more like a resonant feeling of fear that has come from a more like a magical byproduct. What I'd like you to do is, with your detect magic up, roll
Uh-huh.
me an Arcana check now
Okay.
with advantage.
Cool. I need it. I got a -1.
Wow.
Roll a
Who
one again.
needs intelligence? You know what, if I roll a 2, it'll be hilarious. That's the first one. 10. Second one.
Okay.
11. Great.
Yeah, you can't really tell much more than that at the moment. You can
Yeah,
detect it as magical, but other than that,
I'm just gonna keep it.
you're in the same boat as Severin. You sense
Yeah.
the spooky magic going going on. You just don't know exactly what.
Yep.
yeah.
I will keep that up. So my eyes are full of water for the next 10 minutes. Or covered by
Dude,
water.
why does it look like you're crying?
He just looks here. It's just actual water. There's no eyes.
He saw you naked.
It's how my magic works.
Yep, that's how his magic works. But you make your way through, and as you come out of the area, you no longer detect it. It's like it's a sudden stop.
I put my pistol away.
Okay.
You know, I have a question, guys. We're going to this Horn and Horde, and they're celebrating a breath night. How do they know the dragon's breathing? What if he's bottom burping? Would they know the difference?
Well, if
Maybe
the
they can smell
information
it.
of dragons are correct that I've read about, If it's a fire dragon, it'd probably have a sulfuric smell to the breath. So it's either going to be smelling like sulfur or it's going to be smelling like shit.
Great, great,
Well, I think
absolutely
that'd be in any
wonderful.
case. I think you can pretty much differentiate between breath smell and shit smell.
Yes, light a match, and if the place goes up in an explosion, you know it's from the bottom.
Well, I think that would be the same with the sulfur thing, but
Yeah,
good effort. Good effort.
close enough.
Are we there yet? Is this the tavern?
No, there's still a little bit more of the journey to go, but as
Stop
you're walking,
asking that, or I will turn this party around.
oh, God.
Are we there
You
yet?
can turn any which way. I'm gonna keep going.
As you keep on walking past this area, it's about 10, maybe 15 minutes more walking before once again the road starts to quieten down. The streets start to empty. Only this time it's not stopping. It's continuing on almost all the way to the Horde and Horn. The same feeling, the same effect. Only this time it's a little bit stronger than it was before. So for anyone else that hasn't already tried to determine what this was, if you would like to roll an Arcana check, you can, but I need to know exactly what you are trying to search or trying to figure out.
I'm gonna try and get a sense if there is like some profound evil or like ghosts or something.
So are you casting detect good or evil or good?
I have no spell like that. I'm just
That is
go what I know
3,
off of
11.
Wilson and see if it feels similar to Wilson.
Ah, I see. No, it feels completely different to Wilson.
Interesting.
Wilson is
That is 3
offended.
of us that have rolled 11.
Well,
Essentially on the
it's not
same
similar to
check.
Wilson,
Similar.
that's for sure.
Right.
Yep.
Does
On
it
an
feel like
11.
a worse Wilson or like?
Oh, let's put it
How
this
do-
way. It feels like the fear you would have if you were going into an unknown haunted house that has been known to murder someone.
Well, I think we're about to walk into a ghost story. Personally,
I rolled a 14.
Oh wow, we actually got a different roll from an
Oh, wait.
11.
Are we actually allowed to
Excellent.
roll again?
Yes, this will be your last chance. On a 14, however, the fear, the additional sense that you get from this is that it feels.
Ooh.
The fear bleed is a magical effect in an area. It's an environmental effect, it feels like, caused by what seems to be a disharmonized chord, as it were. You know, when you get two chords that are played together that just clash horribly.
Yeah.
It's like that, but for fear. That's what you can feel on the 14.
Hexalon's just going to put his hands on his hips and he's going to glare about him.
I'm going to cast Detect Good and Evil, or also known as Divine Sense,
we're all gonna die.
with my Arcana check.
So, with
Nothing.
your Arcana check, nothing.
Nothing. Divine Sense did not help.
Nope. Divine
Your God's
Sense does
hand
not
on you.
reveal anything more than you already are aware of.
I want to know if this feels like it might be like Wilson's boss or something. Like higher up on the food chain of Wilson.
Let's rate things in grade of Wilson.
It would definitely be much higher up in the chain. Like, this would be the sort of fear if you were the lowly minion and you were going up to see your boss's 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 boss.
Oh, shit.
The peer review day.
Yeah.
This is way worse than Wilson. Way worse.
How many
That's
Wilsons is it?
the feeling that you would that you get from it as you try and focus on it.
It's
In
gotta
fact,
be at
for
least 10 to
those that
15 Wilson.
for those that are focusing on it, I need a wisdom save from all of you.
Fun.
Wisdom
Jeez.
save, cool.
Oh,
I should
hey,
be
24.
good at those.
Nat 20,
Oh, yeah.
23.
Dirty
Oh,
20.
yeah. We all got 20s and above.
Yeah, no.
So
Oh, we
so-
still have to wait for
Turtle. Come on, Turtle. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no. We're we're
my,
not
oh,
that high. Oh no.
Severin,
7.
on a 7, there is
Yeah.
an urge of intense paranoia that begins to eat at your brain. Something does not feel right. You
I
start
think I
to
left the stove
feel
on.
panicked,
Guys, I
and
think
you
we
are
left the
finding
kettle
it
on.
extremely difficult to focus.
Don't
We
you
need to head
worry.
back before
Don't you
it
worry. I turned
catches on
everything
fire.
off. I turned
Are-
everything off, Severin. It's
are you
okay.
sure?
I'm sure. I'm positive.
What about the water?
We don't
I'm
own a
Water
kettle.
still running?
Everything's off. Don't
Jeff,
you? Lillian's back at the bar. Everything's
did you
fine.
leave any of your naughty magazines out or anything?
No, of course I did
We
not.
don't need
Everything's
patrons
in my
finding those.
bottle. Of course I
I'm
didn't
gonna-
leave anything anywhere. What
I'm
kind
gonna
of
grab
gentleman do you
hold
think
of.
I am, Severin?
I'm just making
I'm
sure because we
I'm
don't need
gonna grab
patrons.
hold of
seeing them.
Severin's lapels, and like you see them do so many times in movies, I'm going to slap him gently several times across the face. Snap out of it, man!
Oh,
I'll give him a nice whack.
Ow!
Man up.
Dude.
as you
Boy.
continue walking, you get
Well,
to
I'm
the
gonna ask,
doors
does
of.
the slap actually help?
Does the slap help? I tell you what, roll me another wisdom save. We'll find out if it does or not.
Oh shit!
As he tries to slap you
Oh,
back
hey,
into
yeah.
reality.
What do you know?
Dirty 20.
Hey,
Yeah.
it
Okay,
does help.
so-
Indeed, it does.
Ow! 1, thank you, and 2, that hurt.
Beat his ass, Severin. Beat his ass.
No, next time I'll just drop him into a vat of water, let him rust.
Oh my.
Oh, beat me like one of your French girls.
Right?
So we're at the tavern now, right?
Maybe more of like a redheaded stepchild.
Yes, indeed you are. As
Oh, I've
you
been waiting forever for.
As you arrive at the Horde and Horn Tavern, you can hear the sound of pianos and cellos and God knows what else being played from inside. At one point, as you're standing around outside waiting at the entrance for the rest of the queue to get in, you swear you hear what sounds like a French horn as well, and then
Oh.
you see it.
Oozella?
You see the doors opening before you. These grand, great oak doors with inlaid iron reinforcing them as they slowly pull themselves open inwards.
Going through the doors.
There's a
I'm gonna
queue
look at-
ahead of you.
I'm pushing past
Oh.
the queue.
Yeah,
And
I'm
there
gonna
are-
look at the others, and hopefully they get the hint. I'm gonna put my nose in the air and walk in like I'm looking to buy the place.
As you begin
been
to make
specially
your
requested.
first steps pushing through this queue, you hear from the sidelines as this red rope between posts lines the queue line. Queue jumpers, get to the back. Them's the rules.
We've been especially requested. Now I'm going through.
You will wait your turn. Even if the mayor comes here, and he does quite often, he has to wait his turn as well. We don't do VIPs here. First come, first serve. You weren't first.
We're here to do a job. I can either shut up.
And I'm here to do a job too, so you need to shut up and get in line. Otherwise, we
just
will
gonna
not
keep
let
pushing
you
past it.
enter.
The help really should know its place.
What he
Keep
said.
pushing past the line.
As you continue to push,
is in the line.
as you continue to push through the line, Jeff, I'm going to need to make a Attack roll.
I'm joining the queue. Dude's
You
an
really
ankle
want to go
biter.
against a gang of kobolds?
Well, they called us here, so you know.
Yeah, but at the height they are, Jeff, if they bite you, they're going to bite you in a very delicate place.
This is true.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You do have 2 carotid arteries in your thighs that you can get hit with.
Does
Yeah, that's what I
a
meant.
does a 15 hit you, Jeff?
15. Damn. Sure, I suppose.
You feel a slight prick hit the side of your neck.
Does he go down like a sack of taters?
We're about to find out, as what can only be described as a very, very, very heavy horse tranquilizer.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh my
I
god.
should have cast Mage Armor, damn it.
Does a 26 beat your health pool?
No.
You
Not even
begin
close.
to feel very, very, very drowsy. Doesn't put you to sleep, but your arms and your legs begin to feel quite heavy.
Oh good God.
Eventually,
Think,
after
Ace
about
Ventura.
30 seconds or so, you manage to shake it off,
Check it out.
and then you hear that kobold. Told you to get back in line and wait your turn.
I'm gonna look at the kobold. I'm gonna grab the needle, if it's still in my neck.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab it and then I'm gonna shove it in his neck.
Single use, I'm afraid.
Well, I could go with the more damaging thing if it's
Seeing what
fire.
Jeff is about to do, I'm going to use interception to get in between the little kobold and Jeff.
Okay.
I'll try and punch him in the face.
So you're going to intercept this.
Yeah.
As you can see it happening, you're going to roll your interception with advantage.
Okay, so it's reduces the damage 1d10 plus my proficiency bonus. My proficiency bonus is, where do I find my proficiency? +3. So I'll do a 1d10.
I'm only punching him in the face for 4 hit points.
Yeah, I know.
You have a
That's
big
a
strength.
Come on, Hex
8
Blonde.
points. It negates 8 points of damage.
Oh well.
So, Jeff, you do hit. Well, at least you think you're going to hit without any doubt. Under normal circumstances, it should have. But Hexlon steps in the way and completely deflects the entirety of the smack.
It's not worth it, Jeff. Come queue with us.
You damn tin can, that hurt.
No.
I was gonna get him good, and now my hand just hurts.
Well, it was your fault for punching a brick wall.
'Cause I just done smacked your ass instead of his face.
Well, you could cut yourself clapping these cheeks. Now come back to the queue with us.
Punch him again.
Who? Hexlon or the kobold?
No, the kobold.
As you go to punch him again, you hear the clearing of throats, 4 of them in unison, each of them holding up dart pipes.
I'm just going to slightly step to the side.
I wouldn't do that if I was you. You may be able
Cast
to
Mage Armor.
avoid 1 hit, but trust me, dose number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, that's not just going to put you out like a light. That'd send you to sleep for a lifetime.
Now, I did just save you from being punched by my companion. Clearly, my companion is of very high humours today. So let's just put the dart pipes down. I'll bring him back to the queue, and we'll forget all about this.
I want to cast Mage Armor.
You cast Mage Armor, absolutely. That raises your AC by 2, if I'm correct.
Brings it up to an 18.
Yep.
From a 14 to an 18.
Wait, what?
Are you still going to continue to try and punch this kobold, is the question.
Oh, I really want to.
If he's
Oh,
going
is
to,
it
I'm
going
gonna
to
I'm gonna
be-
grapple him. I'm gonna grapple him
Is
if
this
he.
going to be the death of Jeff?
I really want to.
Quite
I'm gonna
probably.
grapple him. I'm
I
gonna
offer
grapple
to hold Jeff's handbag.
Okay,
I'm
this is how we're going to
go
play the
join
order.
queue.
Right, okay. You're going to join the queue. You're not going to do anything.
Well, I won't say that, but I'm gonna join the queue and I'm gonna cast conceal shot under my breath on my hand per se.
Concealed
Can I
what?
give-
Oh no!
Concealed shot.
Please tell me we hear this.
It essentially gives him a sneak attack range shot.
Yeah,
Can I give slap Jeff from behind?
yeah. No, if I hear this,
Nah,
can I just
you
punch him?
have to do a perception.
It's concealed, so if you want to perceive what he's doing, he is going to have to contest this with a sleight of hand first
Oh,
All right,
perfect.
I rolled an
against your
18.
perception.
All right.
It's gonna be
I rolled
an
an
18 for my sleight of hand.
I rolled an 18 for my perception, so meets
I
it,
rolled a
beats it.
14.
You don't see it, Kane. Jeff,
Yep.
you managed to get spotted by Hexalon doing this. Barely. But he notices something.
Just gonna put my finger up to my lips and go.
As I've noticed this, can I strike him with a closed fist?
Right, this is the order in which this is going to happen. First of all, I'm going to roll a d20. Jeff is going to roll a d20, and Hexalon is going to roll a d20. Highest to lowest order. Intent has been declared. This determines
Oh.
the order in which it resolves.
Oh well, I got a 4.
Thank
But
God.
Damn
11.
it! Damn it! It hit the side of my screen. Wait, actually.
I rolled
can
a
I
4
use
as
a
well.
luck point? Can I use a luck point to give myself advantage?
Yes, you can, if you wish.
Oh,
Please
I
no,
do
just
so
please
wish.
No. Please no, please.
I do so wish.
Then re-roll and use your luck point.
Guys, I might be able to
A
use my
15.
new channel divinity today.
It's a 15.
Jeff, your concealed shot goes off
Wait,
before
it's not
Hexalon.
a
Slaps you
or
with a.
it's not like an actual shot just yet. I'm just casting it on my finger guns currently.
Oh,
You're not actually firing it.
No, not at this point.
Okay.
I'm still going to slap him with a closed fist.
No, that was just I wanted to cast concealed shot, and then my intent is to shoot the kobold that shot me with the blow dart gun in the knee.
are you
Right.
evil?
He is evil. I do not know why.
Hey man, I could use Eldritch Blast, but I didn't want to.
Horrible.
But I guess I'll go roll for a hit for that, and that's a 21 to hit on the kobold.
Concealed shot is a ranged weapon? Wow.
No, it's a
I mean.
yeah. Well, it's not a. I touched my hand with
Yeah.
and then I casted a spell on my hand.
He touched himself.
Ignore the fact that it
So-
says Black Honey Meadery. I didn't have the Horde and Horn ready as a battle map.
Oh no. What have you done?
So, you have actively stated that you have
Very
loosed your
inconspicuously.
concealed shot and you rolled to hit, and that was a 21 on the kobold. That hits. Roll your damage, please.
Shoot him in the knee for 7 points of damage.
Lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethal. I don't want to kill him. I just want to.
He
him.
collapses to the floor.
And then I'm gonna
Hexalon,
pretend like I didn't do anything.
Yes?
your action. What are you doing?
I'm going to slap him with a closed fist twice, because I can attack twice.
Roll your attacks.
Okay, the first one does a 22 hit,
Unfortunately.
Yes.
and the second one,
Oh,
the second
No.
one misses, but the first one is going to do 5 points of bludgeoning damage, plus divine smite.
What?
You're going to
Wait,
fly him!
what? Why are you smiting me?
With 7 points of radiant damage.
That's
You
one
did
mean
this.
haymaker.
I did not do this. This was Hexalon doing this. Okay.
I have holy
Excellent.
haymakered you.
Hexalon smited the fuck out of me.
You shot a kobold.
I got shot first.
You
You were
it.
out of line.
Yes.
That's no reason to shoot somebody.
It was just a
didn't-
tranquilizer.
Yeah. So
And now
I
he
thought
just has a hole in his knee.
At
I
most,
was
would have
about
had a
to-
nice little
So
amount.
with 7, 8, 9.
It's 12.
So you are down 11 points, 12 points of health.
Yep.
Now it's the kobolds' turn, who see their
Oh, they
colleague
don't know it's me.
opposite collapse. There's only one person that stood out of line today. They're going to train all 4 of their dart guns on you. First roll.
I'm going to intercept every one of these.
No, you won't. You've had your action and you've already reacted. So I apologise. You cannot intercept these.
I don't think that's how interception works. Hang on a second. 1 second. I got to find
Although
it.
As
technically
a
it's a
reaction,
new-
you
it's a
can,
new,
if you have a shield or weapon that has, I think, reach.
Yeah,
Mhm.
You can
my
use that as
interception is the reaction. When a creature I can see hits another creature within 5 foot of me with an attack roll, I take a reaction to reduce the damage dealt to the target.
Right.
You only
okay.
have one reaction.
If you have your reaction still.
Yeah,
if
you
you
only
have
have
your
one
reaction.
reaction.
One.
Excellent one.
You've already
Kinda high
used it,
contact.
so you
All
can't.
right. Well, I tried to save Jeff.
That's okay.
I've used interception a few times, so yeah.
First attack is a
Correct.
15. Does that hit?
Nope.
The second one does not hit. I only need one of them to hit you. That's the beauty of this.
I thought we were gonna talk to them.
Well, you know,
Once
we were
their
trying.
combo-
That's what we were supposed to be
We were
doing.
trying.
We
said
were
we're-
trying. You
I was
wasn't.
trying to get in there.
And all you had to do was wait in line.
So
Jeff, don't wait in lines.
none of
Too
those
bad.
actually hit you, unfortunately.
My God.
4 random people in the crowd have fallen over.
No, the darts would have gone over majority of people and to the other side,
We're
so
all short.
they're fine. None of them hit you. You're still standing.
All right, back.
You know, if this is how you people treat the people that you sent to come help you, I
And if
fear for
this-
your race.
And if this is how you treat the rules of this establishment, by not waiting in line, waiting your turn, and being a polite citizen of the city of Veridia, then no wonder you only get the scummy jobs out of the frickin' hole.
Now, what makes you think that I'm in any way responsible to that man falling over on the ground?
What makes you think you ain't?
Well, the knowledge that I didn't do a goddamn thing.
How about the knowledge that you're the only one that's acting up?
Well, maybe you just have enemies.
Just 'cause the door's open don't mean to say you can come in. You're not welcome here. Go home.
We got told to come here.
Yeah, and I'm telling you to go home.
Go get your boss. I want to speak to your manager.
Ah,
I think me, Severin, and Kane are just going to take several steps back and
Yeah,
join
no,
the
we're
end.
just letting this happen.
Yeah, we're joining a little bit further back in the queue, leaving Jeff by himself there.
I'm
you
in line.
want us to go and get the great Zivrix
Severin-
himself, to bring
Severin is
him out of
definitely-
here,
Away.
to bring him
I
out
want your
here.
manager.
You want to speak to the great Zivrix about this.
Go on. I want your manager.
Telling you, he ain't gonna come. Or do we
Well,
need
then
to
I'm just gonna
nickname
have to
you?
go in and see him myself.
Or do
'Cause
we
this is
need?
just unconscionable.
Do we need to nickname you
helped you.
Ken?
We have helped you so many times, and this is how you treat us.
By asking you to wait politely in line? This is disrespectful what you've done. You're not welcome in our bar. You're barred. Get!
You're the disrespectful one. I didn't do a damn thing.
All you had
So
to do
Severin,
was wait 2 fucking minutes.
Your compatriot shot me needlessly with some kind of tranquilizer.
Because you refused to stay in line. Now get! Before he opens his fucking gun up, and he points up at what is quite clearly a balcony above the doorway, and you see 2 kobolds, one standing with a crossbow and the other standing with what could only be described as a shotgun, both pointed directly at you.
Do you come here often, Severin?
Damn it! I think I might as.
Yeah. Do you fancy going home now?
Well, I hope whatever's plaguing you kills you. And he turns around and walks away.
That honestly would be a answer up to DM, because Severin would have frequented any bar that he could get into.
Oh,
Yes.
no,
Severin actually been here before?
I would
this
say
is just
yes.
Hexalon. No, this is just Hexalon making random conversation to try and
Yeah, there's small
know.
talk.
get out of the situation.
Just
Hexalon,
ignoring this.
sorry, Severin, yes, you would have been here before. You would know that this establishment is run with
Yeah.
such a tight grip because
Yeah.
of the issues, the racism, the problems that kobolds often have. What
Yep.
they're known for, what they're known to be like, especially out in the wilds. Whereas here they have distinctly distinguished themselves. You know for a fact that every year, most of you know this, every year there's a tribute where 20,000 platinum pieces is coveted, covered, and protected and sent down into the wormwell because of the dragon that resides under here. That 20,000 platinum pieces keeps it sedated for another year, whilst at the same time keeping this city, its myths, its legends, and this dragon as a protector. It is the one thing that has stopped this city on many an occasion from being attacked, whilst wars have been waged around it.
Now that would
leaving
be
the
one hell of a
city-
hike.
Yeah,
Leaving
and
the
I
city
feel
of
that
Veridia alone.
this essentially would be the first time Severin has been here during this time. So if
Yep.
if they're being turned away, Severin's not going to be happy, because this would be the first time he's actually been able to make it
To a
to
breath night.
Breath Night and all. So
Well,
Gentlemen,
Jeff's been turned away.
gentlemen, now that the unfortunate soul has gone, I do apologise to everyone here that had to witness that unfortunate incident. We apologise for the hospitality. Occasionally, they've already had a few too many to drink before they come in, but it
We
is
did
absolutely
know it.
fine. We are going to waive the entrance fee for the first 20 to walk through the door. We apologise for that abhorrent display, and if you're really lucky, which you are, we're going to give the first 20 a free drink on the house.
Ooh.
Are we one of the first 20? Or no?
You lot are in the first 20.
Yeah.
You're
We
welcome.
honestly, we don't know that bloke. I think he was just one of those people who
What a weirdo.
pre-tanks for the event.
It's fine. It's fine. You lot have behaved yourselves. Doors are now open, and you see the red rope that was basically stopping people from walking in get lifted and pulled to one side and hooked up. It's now open, and the first couple trickle in. And as they're walking through, you see one of the kobolds standing there, dressed extremely smart in almost like a 3-piece suit. And he's got a clicker in his hand, and as he's clicking it, you see that there are numbers that spin around on the dial counting up. Right. And just as you finish getting in, the rest of the group, not Jeff, sorry, the rope comes back down. That's 20. Cool. We'll give them 2 minutes so that they can all go get their drinks and find a seat. And then the rest of them can come in and pay their fee.
I'm gonna try and sneak in.
How are you going to try and sneak in?
I'm I wanna just like peruse around the corner where there's not a bunch of guns.
Yeah.
And try and like look for a window or like a balcony or something.
Are
Maybe a
you
tunnel.
gonna?
The
Are
fun
you
thing
going to
about
reverse
this,
escape the date?
the fun thing about this tavern is that it is completely circular from the outside and
Interesting.
circular on the inside too. It's like a bunch of rings. This tavern is known for its privacy. This tavern is known for being one of those places where people meet with intention, where drinks can be had, entertainment can be sought after, and privacy can be had where deals, contacts, informants often meet. There are no windows
Oh my.
from the ground level as you walk around the entirety of the exterior of this building.
And I think there's only one official way in and out.
Pretty much.
No
Yeah,
skylight.
score, guys.
So,
Colin Wilson.
yep. What you on, boss?
Well, see, Wilson, I might have had an unfortunate circumstance. Is Wilson at the Horde Tavern, or is he like somewhere else?
He's basically, as you've called him, he seems to just run from around the corner somewhere, one of the corners opposite, pokes his head
Wilson's a
round,
frequent patron.
He was drinking beforehand.
pokes his head
Right.
round, crosses the road, steps up to you. What do you want?
Wilson,
What's up?
I may have had unfortunate circumstances and may have shot a guy in the leg. That's between you and me. I'm gonna hop in my bottle. I need you to take my bottle, go into the tavern, and bring my bottle to my compatriots and just carry me around and whatnot.
Right, okay. Fair enough. You gone fucked up, didn't you?
Maybe a little bit. Honestly, I should have killed him. Now that I think about it, it would have made the whole thing more worth it.
Go on in,
But
hop in your bottle.
I'm gonna get in my bottle.
You get in the bottle. Wilson picks up the bottle. He walks around to the front of the Horde and Horn, and he joins the back of the queue.
Oh my god.
You can just get a free in.
Wilson, the joke's on Jeff because Wilson is a regular patron at the Horden Tavern.
Yeah, no, he drinks.
As
He's well known.
we are waiting for them to catch up.
Wait, here's no money. How
Yeah,
is he gonna get in?
Don't worry about it.
If-
It's fine.
If essentially the usual spot when Severn goes there is empty, he would probably direct, after getting our drinks, Severn
Yeah.
would definitely walk over to the spot he would normally sit at.
The spot that you would normally sit up when you're in this tavern, bearing in mind it's circular, like the bar
Yeah,
can pretty much see everywhere, except into the private rooms,
Yeah.
of which
He
there are
would go
numerous.
Essentially, deep inside of the bar, 3 has a direct line of sight of the doorway.
Yeah. You
So we're
find
in
your
the
usual
private booth.
spots, and as you sit there, you look around, the others
Oh.
join you.
How do y'all think he's going to make his way inside? Because you know he's going to try.
Oh yeah, no, he might get himself killed, to be honest. Can we go
Honestly,
one
are
day
we-
without violence? Can we go one day without trying to kill someone?
I didn't
That's
try to
not
kill
possible.
anyone. I could have killed him.
You're not
Just
there.
saying.
You're not there.
Oh,
I know.
above table. Are we sitting in a private booth
Above
then?
table.
You
no,
are
it would be.
you are indeed in
Oh,
a
okay.
private booth. This
okay.
one has the door left open though, deliberately by Severin, so
I
that
I figured
you
it
can
was
get
open kind of thing.
a good view.
Rather delicately for someone of my size and shape and species, I managed to rather delicately squeeze myself around the table and squeeze myself into the table and sit at it.
Yep, you do. There's plenty of space. They've catered for warforges and that here before.
You're fine. You're not the first big metal fella that came through here. As long as you
I
don't
know.
deliberately break their stuff, they won't have any issues with you.
I would try not to.
So, now that you are all sitting here, I am going to go to my notebook to Veridia City, and I am going to pull up the information that I can tell you about the Horde and Horn Tavern.
All of
So,
that for me to wait in the queue, anyways.
yep.
Metal's
what-
gonna have to
what
write a
you
new
should have
section
done
on his
in the
notebook.
beginning.
Well,
He's gonna.
above table, I didn't realize that it wasn't open just yet. I thought there were people like flowing in and out already,
Nope.
or at least flowing in.
Nope. It was closed at that moment. And if you'd waited just one more minute, it would have been opened.
And you got a free ticket to the best night there, and you nearly blew it.
Well, it's only a
Mhm.
free ticket because of me. So, just saying.
Tomatoes, potatoes.
As you are all aware, the kobolds are accepted in the city because of an old bargain, the ancient red dragon that roosts beneath the city and protects it in exchange for the annual tribute of platinum pieces to keep the coffers of the treasure hoard growing, to keep the dragon loyal to the city. The city itself has grown around the kobold-run bar, the Horde and Horn, which is built as a circular ring with a central shaft that drops into the lair. Severin, you'd be familiar with Sivrix, the Bright Ledger scale. He is the
Yep.
Horde Master and faction leader. You've seen him a few times, and you know he runs a really tight ship. He's also the more of a public face at the same time, a friendly host for most that come in.
And should you need something that needs to be done quickly or relatively unnoticed, he'd be the one you'd go to to see about that, essentially.
Exactly. You also know from experience that the kobolds, well, I say from experience, as you've seen in the past, Severin, and as you've witnessed tonight, the kobolds have one big flaw. They are paranoid escalators. If anything is threatened, if anything is broken or otherwise touched that is somewhat sensitive, you know they escalate quickly. They prefer to manufacture the crisis rather than admit any weakness. This is a structured kobold community that's embedded into the city's economy and infrastructure. Publicly, they're artisans, cellar workers, masons, bar staff. And then on the side, you know they handle tributes. They also work the tunnels. And for you, Severin, in particular, you're aware that they are one of the city's most efficient information networks out there.
Being that they're small and able to scurry around easy, they're pretty good at running information.
Yep, indeed they are. The faction symbol, as it hangs above the bar in clear view of everyone to see, no matter what angle you're at, you can see this sign, is a curled horn wrapped around a platinum coin. The bar itself is circular, ring-shaped, and built around the central shaft, which is known as the Wormwell, which is wide enough to match the dragon's wingspan. We're not talking a small shaft like you've already seen at the Palapala with a elevator in the middle. No, we're talking about a gaping hole that is about 120 to 150 feet in diameter. And as you continue looking around the main floor, you also see that occasionally people walk up, toss in a coin, and watch it disappear. And if you listen carefully, you will never hear it hit the bottom. This is where the city's earliest districts grew outward from. Originally, this used to be just a small bar that was set up at the roadside for adventurers to stop and rest their weary heads. The kobolds knew that they had to protect their dragon in the past. And what's the easiest way of getting people to forget that they're on an adventure to kill a dragon or hunt a mighty dragon or whatever the case is? Well, set up a bar, serve a few drinks, make them sleep it off, and then direct them onwards in the morning. Obviously, after grifting a few coin out of their purses, both innocently and after their heads hit the pillow. But from that history and the success of the bar on the long road that used to be barren and bare, leading to mountains in the north and a desert to the south. Along that, from where this bar was, where the great gaping hole in the ground was, people eventually settled and scattered outwards, building ramshackle buildings and huts around, setting up their own little businesses, trading goods with other adventurers passing through. And eventually, other than the occasional rumbles in the early days from underground and the shaking, the dragon was almost all but forgotten about, if it weren't for the kobolds keeping the tales, the legends, and the stories of the great red dragon beneath the city alive. And over the years, eventually, people settled, and the city grew from around this bar. And you can see it steeped in the history of the bar itself. You can see the different eras where it starts off as wood, and then eventually you see like the wood become masonry, and the masonry then becomes like better stone, better quality, more materials. And as it goes up, maybe 2-3 floors upwards, you can see where there are various pipes and steam vents and God knows what around this entire tavern on the inside and on the outside, all of which are up high at different levels. And very occasionally, as you're sitting here, you can feel the rumbles of the vibrations coming from underground, shaking every so often the glasses that are on your table, those that are closer together, occasionally clinking. Yes, this Horde and Horn Tavern is steeped in a lot of history. And as you continue to look around, you see not just the vents and chimneys that release heat and smoke. You also see around the edge of the gaping hole, evenly sectioned off, are sigils and runes that have been carved into the wood that surrounds the gap. And as you're being brought drinks over to your table, they notice you looking at them. And the kobold that's serving you turns and simply says, "Ah, yes. Safety runes. Had a few accidents. We don't want people falling in. They're designed to hold the person steady so that we can retrieve them before they fall."
So when was the last time you fed a rather annoying customer to a dragon?
Oh, we don't feed annoying customers to dragons. If they fell
Bad
in
for
there,
your
they'd be
digestion.
dead. Yeah, that too. They fall in, they'll hit the bottom, they'll split their head open or something. There ain't no surviving that. Don't know how deep it goes now. Oof, that's been lost to time, but I was told it goes down 250 feet.
That is a very deep
If
jar.
that's the case, then
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be just splitting their head open. They'll just be nothing but paste.
Pretty much.
Wilson gotten in yet?
Paper
I would
pizza.
say by this point, Wilson's maybe halfway through the queue.
Almost there. You're
Waiting
half
like a good little imp.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, as you know, tonight's going to be a breath night.
Yeah, I heard.
What does that entail?
Yeah, no, what is it? What happened?
Well, this is where we've got a few select kobolds of our clan down there below, and we basically have to keep watch, make sure that the dragon stays aslumber as it rotates and tosses and turns in its bed of gold. But in doing so, it does create a lot of steam, a lot of breath, a lot of fiery goodness, which creates a rather unique event in this place as we direct all of that up through all these pipes that we've got here now, all the vents, and you'll see it, the smoke from below filling the room above, where the ceiling is anyway, and then out through the centre, out through the top where the hole is there. Yeah, it's going to be something is a bit of a wonder, shall we say, but I promise you this, it's going to be a lot of rumblings, a lot of thumpings, a lot of glasses clinking in celebration, and, well, you know the rest. Bit of drinking, and the city stays safe. Yeah.
If the dragon is breathing a bit of fire, I reckon you can make a little bit more of a killing if you gave people marshmallows or bits of bread to toast over the flames.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Don't think we want to send people 250 foot down a shaft just so that they could have marshmallows toasted.
I don't know. So some people might want to pay a good bit of money to know they've eaten the marshmallow toasted by a dragon. Just a business idea for you.
I'll take a note of it. But I don't
Okay.
think...
Inside check.
Roll me an insight check.
Will he actually take a note of it?
Roll an insight check for me.
Where's my
7.
insight? Oh wow, +1. Oh, 19! Oh my god!
19. You know he's going to completely forget about that idea as soon as he gets the next round of drinks.
Yeah.
You
Trying to
can
make the
see
most
it
of
on his
money.
face.
I think they're gonna take your idea to heart.
Well, if you're getting drinks, could I get a crude teeny, please?
Absolutely. Although
4 bolts in that, please.
4 bolts. Oh,
Yep.
4 bolts. 4 bolts and a crudini. Awesome. Got it. Anyone else want any more drinks?
You know, I'll give me a surprise that something a water genasi would love.
Toilet water.
Watch yourself.
Something for a water genasi.
Oh, the toilet.
No. If you
Can
want...
I cast? Can I cast a fun little spell? Is the kobold out of a 5-foot radius of me?
Kobold's sort of standing at the doorway, taking your orders.
Okay,
I'll
so
just
he's
have
not
a
on
refill of-
5 feet. Okay.
I will allow it for flavour here.
Okay, good. He's not. I'm so tempted to cast sword burst.
To cast
Cantrip.
To cast
Sword
what?
burst.
On the kobold?
No, on Hexalon.
Oh, on Hexalon.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not gonna kill the kobold.
What did I do?
Putting toilet water with a water genasi. Racist.
I thought, it's a good drink for a water genasi. Oh, the toilet.
Yeah, no, alright, I'm casting it. I need a deck save from you.
Oh, God.
Oh, great.
5.
3 damage. Magical sword just stabs him in the back when he says toilet.
In certain Warforged circles, that's counted as flirting.
Severin has essentially let out a audible groan as he is rubbing the palm of his hand down his face.
Uh-huh.
Please ignore these two, and I'll just have a refill on my usual, please. It's whatever you have, housemaid.
Yeah. Ignore this one. He's allergic to fun.
House ale for you? Perfect. Right. I'll be back shortly. Jeff.
No, it's not that I'm allergic to fun. It's just that the fun seems to get us all in trouble.
Severin, I say this with the greatest sincerity. You take the F out of fun and make it un.
God, that was awful.
I'm all down for causing a little havoc with the other group and such. Just not the kobolds. I like the kobolds.
No, we're not
Yeah,
causing havoc with the kobolds. I'm just causing havoc with him.
Yeah, I mean,
Carry on.
Kane has just given me a marriage proposal by stabbing me in the back.
Can I kill him?
No. Can we move
He
to
does
Jeff
still have
in the
an
queue,
Yeah,
please?
move to Jeff. Move to Jeff, please.
Wilson has arrived at the front of the queue, and as he's standing there, looking at the kobold square in the face, the kobold looks at him. You got your 5 silver for your entrance fee, please? And Wilson looks up, puts his hand into the bottle.
I'm gonna hand him 5 silver.
Pulls his hand out and hands over the 5 silver.
A very bougie glass handbag.
Kobold opens the rope and allows Wilson in.
Wow. Didn't say no outside drinks allowed.
We just pulled out 5 silver from the bottle. I don't think it's a drink.
Yeah, no, you have a point there, to be honest.
Exactly. As Wilson enters the Horden Horn, he looks around, he spots the rest of you on the far side, walks up
I
to
can
the
see
edge,
Wilson.
walks up to the edge,
Williamson.
puts his hand in the bottle and mutters, "Give me a gold."
What do you need a gold for?
Trust me.
I'm gonna give him a gold.
He pulls his hand out, and as he pulls his hand out, he's holding the gold coin in one hand, he's holding the bottle in the other, and he holds both of his arms over the edge. Coin for luck, and he tosses the coin into the pit below. As is the tradition here, gotta cast your coin if you want luck.
Huh. I see. Now, where does that pit go there, Wilson?
Dunno.
Oh no.
Can we get a dex saving throw to see if Wilson accidentally drops the bottle?
No.
Please don't. Please don't.
What
Actually,
he,
you know what? That could be funny.
what he does do, however, is as he's
no.
holding the bottle, he puts his other hand underneath the bottle and
Oh, no.
balances it on his hand before snatching the bottle back as it's about to tip over.
I like Wilson.
Interesting.
He then walks around and sits down in the booth with the rest of you. Puts our friend Jeff
see.
on the table.
I'm gonna tap on the
I
wall
see
with
he
the bottle
decided
and just
to
wave.
use his bottle and you to get him inside, Mr. Williamson.
Absolutely. I believe the command that was given was go home.
That's not what I said at all, Wilson, and you know it.
Oh?
The command that the kobold gave to you was go home.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
They didn't say where your home was, did they?
It's factual.
Your
You know,
home.
it's very nice to see you here.
Your home is your bottle.
That is true.
Your bottle can be transported and moved. I'm the one that came in. I'm the paying patron here. He's home.
Yeah.
He's gone
Well,
home.
with my money. Well, you stole it for me, so I think you're entitled
Hey,
to
half of that. Half of
think
that
that was
was
half.
mine. Half of that was
Yeah,
mine.
that was half.
No, there's more there. You
Well,
counted it
I,
in
for
front of me,
one-
remember?
Well, potato, tomato, potato.
Whatever. You're here, aren't you?
It's nice to see you, Wilson.
It
Thank
is nice
you.
to see you, Wilson.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
we-
thank you. No,
Yeah,
I
we
do
feel
believe.
that Jeff is too mean to you.
Nah, he's all right. He's a softy at touch. He just likes to act it. It's great.
You threw a coin
Sorry,
in. What was that about?
Oh, tradition says that you throw a coin in the pit and it'll bring you luck. You'll have the dragon's luck on your side.
You know what? I'm going to try and trick
Yeah.
shot a coin from all the way back here into the pit.
Go for it. Roll me a dexterity check. I'll allow sleight of hand if you're proficient.
If you
Uh,
miss, someone gets a free coin,
Sure. He's
or
completely
someone
fine.
gets hit by a coin.
8. Well, 9.
Somebody's getting hit by the coin.
What did you roll, sorry?
Who do that?
I rolled a 9, so it's not bad.
You toss the coin from where you're sitting to try a trick shot. And as you toss the coin, 2 kobolds, one of which has your drinks, stop as the coin starts flying towards what you hope to be the pit.
Tell me.
The first kobold comes back and brings your drinks and sets them down, distracting you just long enough as the second kobold reaches up. And as he reaches up, with a natural 20 on the roll,
God.
he reaches up and literally picks the coin out of the air as if it wasn't moving at all. It is so quick, so sharp, so precise in its action. And he pulls the coin down and has a look at it. Heh.
Trevor's going to give a slight little clap, as in, wow, nice one.
Was
Oh,
that
was
for
a
the
really
pit?
nice catch. That was for the pit, but you can keep it. I can just put in another one.
Like,
Could I
see,
just straight up?
he straight
Kobe a
up just
coin?
puts it in his pocket. You're going to try
Alright.
another one?
Yeah, no, Joe, I'll try another one.
Once again, roll the dex check. See if you can get this right.
14, okay.
14, it manages to make it over to the edge of the pit, and it's just teetering on the edge. And after a few seconds, it then falls over and into the pit.
There we go.
Can I just straight up Kobe a coin into the pit?
When you say Kobe, what do you mean by that?
Give it a good old
Shut up.
yeet.
You can indeed yeet a coin into the pit. If you're going to Kobe it, as you say, then I want a strength check from you to throw it from the distance.
I say Kobe would be precision, and so I think acrobatics, and then if you said like Jordan, it'd be more of athletics, strength and dexterity kind of thing.
Yeah, so if your athletics is better than your strength, I'll allow an athletics check.
Okay. That's a
Ooh.
25.
On a 25, you throw it, and it near enough hits dead center of the pit. That is one hell of a throw.
Not bad.
That's pretty
I
good.
could have gone professional, but unfortunately, I had a rivet accident. So, you know,
Can I
Grinded your
can I try
gears.
and throw a coin
I did.
out of the top of the bottle into the pit?
Wait, how do these dimensions work, by the way? I'm really curious about this. Does
If
the
you're going to
coin return
try-
to normal?
If you're going to try and throw a coin out of the bottle and into the pit from where you are, you will have triple disadvantage, super disadvantage on the roll.
Disadvantage.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
god.
Triple disadvantage. What is it? Dex.
Roll 3 d20s and keep the lowest. And yes, this would be a dexterity check of an immense magnitude.
I've never seen triple disadvantage. Like I've only seen like once or
Triple
twice.
disadvantage. You know what?
Oh no.
I'm just gonna stop there. I'm just gonna stop there. That's a 2.
No, go on, keep going. Keep going.
Keep
going.
go.
Keep
I
going.
need seal
go ahead.
3. There's the
20 now.
20.
Go on, one more. You
Okay,
do
wait,
One more.
wait. Counterpoint.
Okay.
Could get a
Roll
one.
one more. Okay.
Okay.
That's
Yep.
an 18. Okay.
That's it.
Theoretically,
That's it.
would an 18 beat the DC?
18 was the DC.
Okay, so I'm gonna use a luck point, and I'm just gonna like erase that too.
Oh.
Wow, actually,
Yeah,
I've never actually seen a moment when a player outsmarts a DM.
that's clever.
That is
Man.
Took away
clever.
one of the disadvantage.
That is
Fair.
clever.
But that just means that he won't have it for if we get to combat and he needs something to save his ass.
That's okay. I still have one more point.
how long can you stay in that bottle? Actually, I'm
4
6
hours.
hours.
Oh, 6
Oh,
hours.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, as you toss this coin and yeet it out of the bottle, getting it up the neck was going to be the hardest part. Getting it up at an angle that it needs to ping out of the bottle and towards the pit was even more trickier. This is a trick shot that even you had no hope that you would make it. And it barely does. Rather than anything else, you toss the coin and it hits the inside of the neck of the bottle at the perfect angle to then bounce out upwards. And as it bounces out upwards and comes over the lip of the bottle, the rest of you suddenly see this coin grow in size to the size of a normal coin. And then it flips over and it hits the edge of the table. And then it falls forwards off the edge of the table, spinning ever so slightly in a way that allows it to roll across the floor to the edge of the pit. And just as it looks like it was about to topple off and stop rolling, it hits the edge, the lip, and for a brief moment, it's standing there before it disappears into the pit.
Okay, now a question. Does the
Wow.
pit actually do anything mechanically?
Nope, not at this time.
Damn it.
However,
Mother.
it's not long, maybe 5-10 minutes after that incident and your drinks have all been served, that you all feel the start of some rumbles from deep beneath your feet, underground, as various parts of the room shake. The glasses and bottles that are on the table begin to clink together. And as they're clinking, you, Jeff, inside your bottle, feel your bottle shaking side to side quite dramatically. Whereas those that are out of the bottle and sitting around the table normally feel the deep vibration more than anything. And as you look up, you see the steam and smoke begin to pour out of various vents above you. And then after about 30 seconds, it stops. Oh, it looks like it's almost time. About 2 more of those, and then we've got the event itself. So keep your eyes peeled, keep the tavern lively, and let's get another round of drinks out to everyone. Enjoy. And as that's said, you all look to see who was speaking, and it is none other than Zivrix himself, the owner of this fine establishment.
Jeff is gonna go and grab a bottle from his own personal collection and start pouring himself a glass.
Fair enough.
We
I'm
came
going
here
to
to
do one of the bolts of my crudini thoughtfully.
Question.
Yes.
If Severin was to essentially use a coin as if he was throwing a dart, could I have advantage on my throw to toss a coin in?
I would allow you to. I'd allow you to do. I would allow you to use your sleight of hand if you wanted to.
Okay, we'll do that because he probably would have watched everyone do that and been amazed with how
Lucky.
Hexalon had did it and how lucky Jeff had, because he was, when he seen it come out the bottle, he essentially leaned forward over the table to watch it roll down. I was just waiting to see what would happen. I was like, oh, okay. And then, Severin would have reached into his pocket and pulled out a platinum coin.
Yep.
Because he had one for if he ever came by here. And would have been, okay, let's see. Waited to make sure that everyone was out of the way and just had it pinched between his fingers as if it was a dart and all, and waited and just swiftly flicked his arm and tossed it.
Fair enough. Roll your d20 and add your sleight of hand.
Okay. The 11, 16.
16? Yeah, you make it without any issues, as it sails through the air almost like a dart, precise, and drops in maybe a quarter of the way into the pit, into the middle of this pit. And you hear a call. Well, we've had the first of the riches tonight, as you can see. And my God, was that a shot from the side. 1 platinum has been thrown in. Now, we all know what happens when someone throws in the platinum piece. And you start to hear The sounds of everyone thumping their feet and hands and fists on tables, clinking of glasses, and the beginnings of what sounds could only be described as a sea shanty starting up as people begin
Yeah.
and kobolds begin to sing, and you hear the words of the song. The tale of the dragon and the kobold, and how the dragon myths being kept alive, how the dragon still protects the city. I'm not going to go into the full sea shanty here,
Oh,
but it'll
good.
be something that you will get to listen to in the Discord only. But there is a full song lasting about 3 to 5 minutes long, various verses about the dragon, the myths, the legends of untold, how the city was born and how it's been protected, and quite historical in its nature. And then eventually the song settles down, more drinks are flowing, drinks are offered to your table around on the house, another crudini for Hexalon, the house ale for the rest of you. And then the shaking begins. Rooms, the floor, you name it. It's quite violent this time. Not unsafe, just violent. And you see the chimes that have been hung up in each booth, not normally here. This time the shaking is enough to start them ringing. The chimes,
So,
high pitched. And then you see it, the first of the belching bellows of smoke coming up from the pit from deep below. As it rises up to the ceiling above, you see the occasional spit of flame as the smoke from the vents catches and extracts itself upwards, meeting with the bellowing smoke from below as it rises up and out the center of this building. And then you hear it, the rumble, the thump of something being shifted deep below, as if it's been rolling over and falling out of bed almost. It's that sort of distinct thump that echoes up. And then you hear the snarl, gradual growl of what could only be described as a dragon, deep moan and growl from beneath. And then there's another belch and bellow of smoke rising up. Just as suddenly as it started, although there's still some smoke drifting out, it stops. The vibrations, the shaking comes to a halt. Glasses stop clinking, bottles stop rattling about on the tables. Jeff, I want a athletics check from you, please. Sorry, Anna. It'll be dexterity save
For who?
from you.
Ooh.
you're in a
Oh my.
bottle.
Oh yeah. What did I miss? What's going on?
Second rumble, it's now a little bit stronger, and you now have to save to make sure your bottle don't fall and shatter.
21.
Your bottle
'Cause
stays
if it shatters,
standing.
if it shatters, you get shunted out,
Yeah, that would be bad.
Your bottle
Well,
stays
and then you get
standing,
shunted out
thankfully.
again.
So, well, there you have it. That's the first of the night for the Breath Night. Hope you enjoyed that show. We've got more to come. There's 3 more of these. Next one, if I'm correct, should be in about 20 minutes. So get your drinks and enjoy the show. In the meantime, I would just like to announce booths number 3, 7, 9, and 15 are all closed. We have meetings going on. Privacy has been requested. Ledgers have been updated. Enjoy the night. This round is on Mr. Roland. There's a cheer from the rest of the tavern as people begin to stream and head towards the bar to grab their free drink.
I just look around. Are there any familiar faces that we've seen before here?
Roll a perception check for me.
Also, weren't we going to do something here?
Yeah, you
Were we?
are.
Yeah, we were going to do something here.
Let's
Talk
do
to the
that as well,
kobolds.
because
We had a
Tavern
job.
would be looking around the moment he had heard Roland. 22.
6.
22. On a 6, you don't spot it. On a 22, you
Roland?
look up at the booth number, Severin, and you realise you are sitting in booth 15.
Wait, was 15 one of the numbers he had shouted out about?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And a few moments later, whilst the chaos is at the bar, there before you stands none other than your benefactor's aide, Roland.
Ah,
Yes.
right.
And
Oh.
It's you.
Not who I was expecting, but
he
yes.
walks in, he closes the
Got it.
doors, takes a seat, crosses his legs, looks at you all. Severin, there's a switch under the table where your knees are. Would you mind flicking it for me?
Very well. And he'll reach under the table and flick the switch.
And as you do so, shutters come down around these four walls, and the door itself locks, and something else comes down in front of the door. This, for all intents and purposes, is now a completely sealed cubicle that you are in. The first thing you notice is the silence. No sound is coming in to this little box, and there is no sound that can escape it. Roland looks at you all. Ah, that's better. And as he says that, he stretches his arms back, and there is a puff of a smell, an aroma of jasmine and wild roses, that sort of flowery scent that comes off of him and fills the air. It is a pleasure being here with you all tonight. But I dare say my benefactor is rather disappointed.
Why?
Well, your benefactor, my boss, your benefactor, I must get that right, has seen the unfortunate news of some missing information and a falling star. He was not best pleased with such a performance.
Supposedly it was a failed stunt act.
Oh,
The
yes,
testing.
we all know what the story in the parchment said. Ah, dear.
I mean, it's just what I've read.
Anyway, I'm not here to discuss that. You got results, and that's what mattered.
Fair enough.
My
Why have you summoned us here? Besides, to partake in the
well, it's
event.
breath night. What? There is not a better night than this night to be here in this tavern, having a drink with some friends, and offering you another opportunity. Only this time it's going to go towards the goal of turning this corrupt city into a lovely garden.
I guess it would depend on the type of garden you and your boss have
One
in
where the
mind.
one where the truth can truly be free, one where the green of the meadows shall be, one where the stars shine from above without the lights of the city and the smog of the rough.
None of your fey flower trickeries as well, I hope.
Oh no, it
I do
wouldn't be.
recall tales of daisies asking to be plucked and then turn into trolls before hitting you and running away.
Oh, those were the days. Those were the days. Yes, fraught with danger and wild antics. Those were the fun days. No, no, no. Nothing like that. Although there will be wildflowers and meadows and trees and vines and all sorts of wonderful playground pieces for the Fey folk to reside in. without the smog and the pollution of that horrible mechanical earth. Yes.
The pollution is a issue. I give you that one, especially when you get the annoying, slightly acidic rain.
Yes. One where the great mentals will actually do their job because they can't avoid seeing the truth because of fey trickery, as you call it. One where if anyone tries to lie, people will know. Not quite sure how we're going to play that one yet, but I've been told by the Archfey himself that he wants the City of Truth to actually tell the truth. And for those that protect it, to actually see the truth. And this job tonight is just one of many steps to get us there.
Okay. So, what's the job?
Well, it's a contract, you see, with the kobolds of this Bahar. Rather profitable one, I might add. One where we gain access to the tunnels below. We gain exclusive rights where no other faction has ever been able to tread. One where we can use the tunnels below freely. That's the benefit.
That tells us who and possible what we get out of it. Doesn't exactly state what we need to do.
Well, you see, this room is sealed like this for one simple reason. I'm sure you've heard of the myths of the Wormwell and the dread dragon that resides below. Yes?
I'm familiar with them.
Good. Forget it. There's a problem you may have noticed on the way here. It's a problem called Fearbleed.
Oh, that's what we felt out
I
there.
think I might have got
Oh.
that on the way here.
Yes.
Had a bit of a taste. Didn't like it.
Nor does the city. The problem is if the Fearbleed's allowed to continue, then the issue becomes one of phantasms so lifelike that it could actually cause harm to the people. That's something we all want to avoid, of course. So with the highest of confidence, this contract is only known by our benefactor, the Archfey, myself, and the kobolds and Lillian at this current time. Now, I need to hear it from each and every one of you that whatever you hear in this room, you swear upon the curse of an Archfey that you will not repeat it outside of here, because the city depends on it.
Severin's going to slowly turn his head and look at Jeff in his bottle.
I can deal with that. Not an issue. And he picks up the bottle, and as he picks up the bottle, he pulls up one finger, places it underneath, and you feel the bottle, as you're standing inside it, begin to vibrate and eventually resonate inside. It is loud. It is hum. It hurts your ears. And eventually, that resonation inside the bottle, you begin to see the bottle crack.
You stop! I'm crying.
No, I wasn't trying to get him out. I was just saying that Severin's just going to look at Jeff at the bottle that Jeff is in, as in like eyeing him to say like, you hear what he's saying, right? Don't speak of any of this.
The bottle sings
I
and
understand
smashes.
that. Yeah, with it, you can only use it once at certain levels, so I didn't want to actually shunt him out of the bottle.
Oh, he needs to be here in person.
You
He also needs to not be actually here.
Yeah.
motherfucker!
I've cleared that one up. I wouldn't worry about it.
You know what? Oh, you broke my goddamn bottle!
You have
Okay,
permission to
calm
be
down.
here.
I don't fucking care. That was my goddamn bottle.
He
You broke it.
pulls.
You could have simply just said it.
He pulls a
Jeff,
You
you've
could have
bottle.
said,
already
"Oh,
got
you're in
enough.
the clear now. Get out your bottle." You didn't have to break the damn thing.
He pulls a bottle out of one of his bags that he's carrying. Besides, I think your bottle needs an upgrade.
Are you gonna replace everything that was in there? I promise you, I had a lot.
He puts the bottle down in front of you as you are kind of just sprawled out on this table at the moment.
Yes, Tavern definitely would have grabbed his drink before realizing what was happening. He's like, oh, nope.
I know what happened, so I have my drinks in my hands.
Your new bottle, and as you look at it, you see it's actually made out of the same privacy glass that is now on the windows of the Clockwork Cadaver.
Jeff's gonna
That
snatch
definitely
the
looks like it's
bottle.
a bit of an upgrade.
You know what? I appreciate the new bottle, but I want everything that was in my old bottle replaced.
He begins to look around.
Jeff is going to get killed.
Very well. And as he waves his hand upwards and snaps his fingers, you begin to see an amalgamation of boxes begin to appear inside the bottle. Just think of it as though you've moved home. Now, as I was saying, before I can tell any of you what is going on, I need all of you to give me your word that outside of these four walls you shall never mention what it is that I am about to tell you. And as he's saying this, the atmosphere in this cubicle suddenly becomes very, very oppressive. Not overly so, but extremely serious.
I agree. I'm just gonna look very angrily at the Fae.
Good.
Not to us.
So, deep beneath this tavern, the Horde and Horn, there lies what you all know as the Red Dragon, deep in the Wormwell pit. You are going to be taking one of the side chutes in, and you will be travelling down 250 feet to the dragon's quote-unquote lair. And it is there where you will see what it is that cannot be named, the Wormwell engine. There is a problem that requires fixing. The Wormwell engine has to have these breath nights, and they have been normally once every 3 to 6 months. But you've probably noticed recently that they've, over the last sort of 2 years, they've been every month. And if this problem isn't fixed, it's going to take a breath night every couple of weeks, then eventually every couple of days, then
Yeah, all right.
eventually
It
every night.
does seem to have increased on when it's been going on.
So you have noticed. Well done.
You think
Well,
the dragon might
this
be
is a-
waking up?
This is my first time actually being here on this one, but the only reason is because of the job. But yeah, if what you're saying is accurate, then yeah, it does seem to have increased in what's the word?
Regularity.
Yeah, that one.
Indeed.
I have a question for this.
Yes.
You're saying the worm-wheeled engine there's something wrong with it. Is that
There
correct?
is indeed something very wrong with the Wormwell engine.
Now I'm going to
It's
ask a
old.
blunt question. I'm going to ask a
Yes.
very blunt question. This problem with the worm-wheeled engine, it doesn't manifest in purple tentacles or tendrils in any way, shape, or form, does it?
No, but that's just a part of what could be a small issue. It doesn't manifest it.
Okay, and then are you trying to tell us that the dragon that slumbers below has intestinal parasites?
That
For
would
want of a
be a
better word.
very, very good cover story for what's going on. That you, as the brave adventurers that you are, cleanup crew, are not scared of the myth of the dragon. You're not scared of the dragon at all. And its stomach has been upset by parasites. and you are going to go down and treat the dragon whilst it slumbers and remove these parasites in order to help with the unfortunate occurrence of these regular breath nights. Slow it down and bring back a sense of normality. I like that. Trained trained veterinarian, dragonarians.
They all sound kind of out there.
Whatever the case is. But you lots are going to be curing the problem of these parasites from the dragon. What you will discover is that it's actually an engine that has been long overdue for a repair. Unfortunately, with the way things have been going recently, they've not been able to. This is where you lot come in. Lillian wants access to the tunnels. You will need access to these tunnels in the future. I want to start the roots of a lovely garden growing deep beneath, so that it is deep-rooted and ready when it springs forth in the city. At least that's what the Archfey wants. So, with that being said, do you agree to go down there and fix this engine, stop the fear bleed, and bring a sense of normality back to the town, and never say a word to anyone outside of these 4 walls?
So, just to be clear, the dragon,
Yes.
not a real dragon. It's an engine.
It is an engine. It is the Wormwell engine.
Interesting. So all that
Upon my-
money, what's it going to? Just the thought of a dragon, because nobody knows.
Well, the dragon is just a handy myth for the kobolds to keep the Wormwell engine up running, and also to fund their information networks. Which is where, might I say, the noble's benefactor, Lord Albrecht, he was going to try and strike up a deal where the money that was given, we go in, we fix the engine, we get it up and running, we keep the myth alive, and then the money that came in for tribute was then siphoned to other resources around the city to bring about the changes that was required. Myself and the Archfey, we don't have care for the money. The kobolds can keep it as long as the myth stays alive, the city stays safe. And we like peace in our gardens, don't we?
Well, upon my oath as a paladin, I shall become your helldiver.
Interesting.
A way
But-
to say it.
But I will embellish that with a caveat. If at any point this information threatens the safety of the citizens, I will take action.
So how the hell are we supposed
By
to
the
fix the damn thing?
time Lillian, upon your agreement, Lillian will be transferred the blueprints for this Wormwell engine, of which you will get to see yourselves. Now, I must emphasize something here. It is not of great importance, this engine, in the long run. We fix it, we resolve the fear bleed, we stop the panic in the streets, we stop the paranoia, we bring peace back to the garden, and in time, Lillian, our Prismari mage, will be allowed to tune the engine for our great Archfey, who has another idea for it. After tuning it, when the time is right, and the garden grows, at the same time there will be a spectacle where we shall have an illusion added to the engine, so that people will believe that they see a red dragon fly out of the Wormwell, and then as it hovers above the city, they will suddenly then hear the Archfey's lovely operatic voice in song, making a mockery of this myth. And that is our goal. This is a playground, and where lies hide around every corner, and truths need to be told. Once we've cleaned up all the other areas of the city and all the other factions and brought them all to book via you lot, we will then play our song, and the city will be free, and the city will see the truth, and the city will not crumble over the lack of the power that it has anymore. You see, delicate balances need to be adjusted first before we play our final prank. And at the same time, the people get the freedom of the city without falling victim to its corruption, as that'll be rooted out and gone. And that is the Archfey's plan.
Well, you're shifty folk, but
Why, thank you. We take it with great pride that we can perform such trickery.
I suppose we should probably fix the engine.
That is the main course. But what exactly is wrong with the engine? Because we'd like to prepare.
Of course, I will happily tell you what is wrong with the engine itself. So, as you are all aware, the myth is the ancient red dragon that roosts beneath the city, protects it in exchange for the tribute every year. The city grew around the Horde and Horn, and the kobolds are accepted as the dragon's keepers and intermediaries. The truth is, the dragon actually left about a century before the city was even founded, and the kobolds, they perpetuated the myth in order to make profit. Simple. Helps them maintain their status and power. And the tribute itself is used to fund their operations and exert a certain amount of control over the city council. And the illusion engine below fakes the dragon's presence. But the Wormwell engine, these breath nights, like tonight, scheduled releases of heat and smoke from the Wormwell. It's controlled cycles from the engine's vents, basically.
So this city is founded on a lie.
Oh, this is City of Veridia, the city of truth. Who would think such lies exist?
I find that
Oh,
troubling.
Wow.
the whole city is lying to itself. And we just want to reveal the truth in a way that's not going to break the city to pieces. Do you know how many cold wars there are between all the different factions in town?
Nuke.
Well, too many. And the only reason why nothing spills out over onto the streets is because every faction is scared of someone and something.
Oh, like the lamplighters are afraid of us.
Yes. And the Synod is afraid of the Lantern Rites. The philosophers in their towers, the sages that make the rules and laws and philosophize over everything, devolve themselves deep in their pits underground beneath the tower. And their philosophy comes down to one of two things. It's allowed or it's killed. The truth of this city is it's curated, devised by minds more intelligent than all of you combined, in ways that omit details whilst telling the truth, the beautiful, pretty truth. The roses on the flower, the petals of the roses on the flowers as they bloom is what the city hears and sees in its population. What they don't realise is the compost beneath is but mere blood and crunched up bone of people that have suffered and been crushed under the weight that the truth provides. Yes.
Intriguing.
But anywho, on to the actual problem. The primary function of this engine, as we've been informed, was a purpose-built system that produces a convincing dragon's presence through sensory manipulation. Doesn't need to be perfect, just convincing enough for observers to think it's real. And yes, every council clergy member, even the mages in their towers, the philosophers and the synod, do not know what the truth is. They all believe the dragon myth because it's the only feasible option. Where would these cunning kobolds get the ingenuity to build such an engine? It's they wouldn't think of that being the truth at all. No, they actually believe the myth and the legends. Would you believe it?
Kobolds do have a bit of a reputation of being just clever enough to trick someone, but not smart enough to devise something as such. So, yeah, using the legend or information of a dragon did seem to help them out.
Exactly.
This is such a web. So the smartest people in this city, the absolute pinnacle of intelligence,
Or believing the stupidest little smallest
lie.
conspiracy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Has none of them tried to cast any higher level spells?
Oh yeah, they've tried.
It's also the whole thing of dragons are sometimes known to roost and make homes in caves or pits and then go to sleep for centuries on end.
Yep,
So it kind of would play off well with it.
exactly.
How do you know all of this, Severin?
Books. Have you not read any books in your life?
You can read.
I can read a lot.
Now, what would an intelligent fellow need with books?
What wouldn't an intelligent
Well,
fellow need with books?
It would
Hell,
help them know when to keep their mouth shut and when not to.
Kane smashes his head on the table.
Look,
let's put it this way. The issues with the engine are illusion lags, heat surges which are uncontrolled, and fear bleed as you've experienced tonight. Let me explain. The illusion lag is the dragon silhouette that appears at the wrong time or in the wrong place. When you look down the pit on breath nights, and we'll all go and take a look ourselves in a moment when the next breath happens, you'll see that the breath occurs, but the illusion of the slumbering dragon and the flames from beneath comes, if you watch closely enough, a few minutes late. Well, a few seconds late. A keen observer might note.
A question which may or may not solve this whole problem.
Yes.
Have they tried turning their machine on and off and on again?
I don't know.
I have a friend who is good with making things, and he says that some machines usually you just turn it off and on again, and it usually fixes its issues. That or use a really big wrench and beat the shit out of it.
I cannot condone violence against a fellow machine.
I can confirm that if you just beat a tin can hard enough, it will do what you want.
Oh my god, I am going to drink.
Yeah, if something goes on, we can't get out real quick. This thing is locked up.
The next
So
part of the problem.
I see why there's a bar here now.
Continue on with
The people are getting so pissed, they're not going to notice the time lag. That's clever.
Exactly. Not that they needed it in the past anyway, but there we go. The second part of the problem is the heat surges. The kobolds down below were who maintained the engine. Well, in the last uncontrolled heat burst that came from this engine, let's just say scorch damage, accidental fires, and no more survivors.
Ooh, yeah.
Wow.
I don't think they want that to happen.
It also means that the tunnels below are currently inaccessible because they don't know when the next heat surge will be.
Which means
Oh,
I'm gonna need a lot of water to be able to possibly plot some of this.
Well, it's a good thing that we have our dear Wilson, and he Jeff puts his arm around Wilson.
He's fire resistant. We're not.
Yep, I can walk through that, no problem.
Can we just send Wilson down there?
Well, and then obviously the fear bleed itself. It's a fear resonance effect. Kind of leaks, causing nightmares, panic episodes in the nearby districts.
Why? Why? What kind of scary shit you got down in there?
Fear bleed is an unfortunate manifestation of the maintenance that needs to be done. Essentially, it's building up inside the engine and it needs to be cleaned out. It's
So walk softly and carry a big brush.
It runs on obsidian, an obsidian core. The lanternrites might know it as black glass. Worst case scenario is a phantasm manifestation because of the power of this engine and the magic, some of the magic that's enchanted and entwined with it. The phantasm manifestation, if the engine malfunctions catastrophically, it will form semi-real phantasms, dragon-shaped problems that will actually physically harm people.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Okay, so we're stopping the dragon machine from spawning more dragons that will level the sea.
Yes, it happened about 180 years ago.
That seems
And
quite important.
yeah, that's one of the reasons why the city still believes the myth.
So why the hell did we have a dragon engine in the first place if the real dragon's just gone? What the hell is the purpose?
Two purposes. First, it's a siphon of city funds to help them fund their bar and their engine. And the second is, well, for over 300 years now, there has not been a single attempt of an attack on this city, despite wars going on around it, either side of it. But every time they've kept a wide berth of Veridia, which is why this
No one-
city has thrived so much.
And whether it's there or not, no one really wants to run the risk of pissing off an ancient red dragon that is asleep.
Exactly.
Well, I wouldn't speak about nobody.
Oh, if there was even a hint of that thing being real, we wouldn't bring you down there.
Why?
In case
Because
you
you're
piss it
afraid that
off.
I'm not afraid of no goddamn dragon?
No, we're afraid that you're gonna piss it off and kill all of us.
Well, simply don't get killed. That seems like a you problem, personally.
Joel, go and say that to the ancient red dragon. I'd love to see
Well,
that
I can't.
conversation.
It's guess
Let's
what?
say
Ain't
it another way, shall we? The fact that people believe that there is a dragon is the only reason this city is safe. The minute we lose the myth is the minute that there are 3 different kingdoms all wanting a piece of Veridia.
there. And later in the future, you and your archfey want to tell everybody, "Hey, the dragon's not real now." Ha ha.
Yes,
Pranked you.
but before we get there, we want to clean up this city's act first. Remove
Well,
the
cleaning the city up
corruption.
don't really.
Because
don't
if
really
we
help
can
with the
remove the
kingdoms.
corruption, we can pull everyone in line. There are a lot of very intelligent, very highly powered, very highly skilled factions here. And if we can
Yeah.
pull them all in line first, they won't need a dragon to defend this city.
Even if we
Well,
didn't have
I'm
all these-
okay with whatever we do as long as I get to be king of the city.
That might be a stretch, but no reason why you can't run for a councillor in due course.
We can make you king of the privy.
I want to be king of the city.
And even if the city doesn't have the dragon, there's an archfey that made the dragon go away.
Exactly.
That
we
is
replace
so smart.
we replace a dragon with an archfey. And who in their right mind would want to mess with an archfey? Or even do
Jeff
it?
raises his hand.
You'd be surprised. I've seen a lot of people on the sea who want to mess with archfays.
And every single one of them has come off the wrong way.
Yeah,
Once.
half of them can't breathe in water.
Yeah. Funny that.
Well,
Luckily, I can.
I will say it's quite uncommon for humans to be able to breathe underwater.
That
Well,
makes
you
it all the
probably have
more
a problem.
hilarious when they try.
Do you want to hold a breathing contest, Jeff, against me?
Actually, you know what? I would love to.
Yeah, do you want to actually? Meet me at the
Yeah,
docks
yeah, yeah.
later tonight. We'll do it.
Wait, actually, hold on.
Can I join in?
Yeah, sure.
How does like breathing underwater work mechanically?
Constitution modifiers, how many minutes?
And-
1 plus your con
Yep.
is how many minutes you
Oh.
can stay underwater.
Okay.
So if you've like con plus 5, you can stay 6 minutes underwater.
Okay.
Barbarians who have really high con can be like 10 minutes. Well, not 10, but like
Mhm.
8.
So like
yeah, but that's
you
nothing.
are made of water, so like
I'm not
you
made
just
of water.
don't need air or like.
He is
No, I'm not.
water.
I am
He's,
water, but
he's flesh and blood. He's just constantly sweating.
I'm basically a fish.
Uh-huh.
I'm a fish who's a human. Is the best way to put this.
You're
Which
a
I
water
can just
genasi.
breathe. I breathe water and air.
You're
I
a
could.
fish.
I'll probably bet you 50 gold that I could stay underwater for an hour.
So like if
But wouldn't you rush?
Depends
So
if
if
it's
not
salt
something
water
like
or not.
mechanically, if something mechanically could breathe underwater, does that mean they can use either water or air to breathe, or like do they just
I
not
don't.
need air anymore?
I don't need air to breathe.
Well, yeah,
Yep.
not you. You're a robot.
Mechanically,
No,
someone that can breathe underwater can breathe air and water in this
Interesting.
case.
Okay. Well, yeah, I would love to have a breath holding competition with you. Gonna do it
Alright.
underwater, or we gonna do it above land?
Oh, we can do it underwater. We can do it whenever you
Underwater.
like. I can
Please,
get us
underwater.
both there at the bottom of the ocean in a blink of an eye.
Oh, please.
Let's do it.
Really?
Yeah. I ain't scared of this water, man.
What's
I'll
the
join in.
time limit?
Let's say
Mm,
4 minutes.
4 minutes? Well, I can do 4 minutes.
No, let's go 6 minutes then.
6? I can do 6 minutes too.
no,
You want to make
hang
it 10?
on.
10. Okay, sure. Let's do 10.
10 minutes.
You are gonna kill yourself.
Let's,
No,
let's,
hang on.
let's,
Let it
let's
go.
do
Just
10.
let it, just let it go.
Don't worry.
What's gonna happen?
Above table. I will not let him die. I have a plan
Fair enough.
in case. Don't worry.
Well, if that's the
Don't
worry.
case, you
Everyone's going to
hear
pull out his pocket watch, and he's, all right. If you want to do this, I'll keep time. I'll stop it whenever everyone pops back.
absolutely. It'll be an interesting one. Start
So we're going.
start the clock as moment that we're gone.
All right. So where we're looking, 10 minutes. You said.
They said 10 minutes.
I've
All
got some
right.
concrete shoes you can wear, Jeff.
And I
Shall I count it down?
cannot intervene other than to pull your bodies out if you die.
Sounds good to me.
Hold on. Before we do this, I can shape water around his head so he has an air pocket for a little bit, for an hour. So you have an hour of air to get out of there.
Okay.
That's if he struggles.
That if he struggles, it might be worse.
So,
Well, I mean that because you gotta hold your breath, and then if he loses, you have to give him that air bubble so he can get up and out.
I have to hold concentration on that spell, and it's an instantaneous spell, so I have to keep casting it.
All right.
3?
Well, ferryman, teleport us to the water.
very
3,
well. And
2,
he snaps his fingers.
1.
And as he snaps his fingers, you both feel yourself being pulled through the earth, through the waters, to an ocean, deep down. The pressure is crushing you.
Mm-hmm.
I need a Constitution saving throw immediately from you, Jeff.
Is it for
Yeah.
breathing or the pressure?
It is for the pressure.
It is for the
I'm willing to
pressure
bet.
underwater.
pressure.
You are a human
I'm gonna
deep
Fair
in the
enough.
ocean.
I'm gonna
Under
hold
pressure.
create destroy water
It's gonna be
just in case, so I can use shape washer to make a bubble around him,
13
just in
Yeah.
case.
plus
Whenever
4. 13 plus 4.
17.
17.
You are finding it very, very hard to keep breath in even
Oh,
with
that's perfect. I don't need to keep breath in. I breathe
even
normally.
with a bubble at the moment around your head where shape water has been used.
I
You're
smack the water away.
You want me to stop concentrating on shape water?
Yeah, well, it's not a breath holding competition if I'm breathing through air. Weirdo.
There is air in water, so I can do this. I can do this finically and separate the two, Mel.
I know you
Well-
can.
So, Joe, I'm going to slowly, and I can see in
Move.
this darkness. By the way, I took a thing
can.
of devilish sight.
You can indeed.
I can now see 120 feet of magical, non-magical darkness. But I'm going to slowly start collapsing the air bubble around him.
Yeah,
You're going to give Jeff brain damage.
and
He
that's
wants this.
not.
Well-
See, here's the
Here's-
thing, though, right? Because you
Yeah.
guys are totally disregarding the fact that I actually have a plan, and you guys are
Okay.
just assuming that I'm gonna die.
The first
I can
thing
I'm
breathe
not-
underwater.
that you
I assume you're going to get
notice,
brain damage.
the first thing that you notice, Kane.
Yeah.
The Archfey isn't with you.
Yeah, back at the bar, Severin's going to look at Hexalon and go, do you think they account for the pressure and the possible sea monsters that might try to eat them?
Well, I don't think a bit of brain damage is going to affect Jeff, so I'm just going to enjoy my crutini.
Did not count for them. We did not
All
count
right.
for the monsters.
Severin's just going to grab his mug and hold it up to Hexalon. Cheers, then.
Think
Roland sits back in the chair, pulls up a glass.
I figured you went with them. Keep an eye on them.
Why would I do that? And takes a drink with you.
Fair enough, I guess.
step into this session.
I love where this went. What is
You know-
your plan?
I actually really love it because I for my 5th level I got an extra Eldritch invocation,
Yes.
and I picked Gift of the Depths, which allows me to breathe underwater, and I gain a swimming speed equal to my walking speed. I can also cast water breathing once without expending a spell slot, and I thought, man, when the hell am I ever going to get a chance to use this?
Do that. Yeah, yeah.
You that bastard.
And this came up, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is what I've been waiting for." I thought it was gonna be like, I thought it was gonna have to be like 10, 15 sessions later. I'm like barely remembering that I have this, and I'm like, "Oh shit, I can breathe underwater."
Kind of like how
the entire
I
campaign has been for.
Roland
kind of like how I had
looks.
played as
Yeah.
Stefano.
Roland looks at the remaining party around the table. So when do you think I should bring them back?
Well,
Oh, you were planning to?
if you're able to
I
sense
like your thinking.
happens, I guess. If something happens or it gets past 10 minutes, that was our thing.
We should finish our drinks first before we consider what to do next.
Yes.
Funny thing is that I can't see shit, nor can I talk. I'm just like sitting there.
I can
Wait,
talk.
Hang on. You can't talk.
Well, I
Um,
guess
wait.
maybe I could. If I
No,
can
no,
breathe
no.
underwater, can I talk underwater?
It would
I wouldn't
come
think
out
you-
gargled, but yes. If you can breathe
Wouldn't
underwater,
your-
you can.
Oh, well,
Don't your
okay, well, I
spells
can talk.
require a verbal component?
Well,
Yep.
since I can talk, technically, I have the verbal component. It's just a little muddled.
That would have been
And
another
your-
issue.
Your line
No.
of sight spells would be very diminished.
That's okay. I don't have any line of sight spells.
Do I
Finger
just see
gun.
him do I just see him bubbling aimlessly while I can actually see?
Uh-huh. He's just sort of floating there with you.
John gonna start
Finger
scaring the
guns?
shit out of him.
Technically,
You need to see the target to hit it.
I mean, you can just
yes
fire
and
it
no.
wildly.
I can just fire into like the darkness. But
You
I
might
would
hit something.
assume I would have some type of disadvantage on that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it would be triple disadvantage.
No,
Might
it
be a
wouldn't
little
be,
wild,
but it would be at disadvantage if you did.
Would be if you piss off the DM.
Back at the bar, Roland looks at Flaps and Hexalon. There is something else here that I want to get my hands on for the Archfey, because he loves nothing more than reading about the shit that goes on in what he will be calling his garden. That thing is called the Bright Ledger. It is held by Zivrix himself. He writes lots of notes, lots of things in that little book of his. Things like the deals, the debts, the bribes. It's a record book of blackmail on council members, tidbits that he's picked up or his informants have picked up working in this place as people head to their little private cubby holes. Don't worry, I picked this one for a reason.
You want us to steal his diary for you?
Not for me, for the Archfey. He loves a good read. He loves a good story.
No, I'm not saying we're opposed to that. It's just that my companion here, Severin, is flesh and blood, and those tranquilizer darts they fire could do some damage to him, whereas me, they would probably just bounce off my hide.
Correct.
Oh, you want me to do it?
If you can.
He is directly talking to you.
Well, I am pretty skilled with sleight of hand, if I don't say so myself.
I mean,
It doesn't have to be you. It could be Severin.
Yes, but I couldn't put
yeah,
my companions in danger. I mean, those darts seemed a bit,
I could literally change what I look like and just wipe it. No, sadly, I can't make myself look like a kobold. I'd be a really big kobold.
to make
Kinda
yourself look like
goofy
one of me.
Maybe, but it'd be more, what do we say, more like painted in a way.
Did you know that the Wormwell engine below the streets, the heat from it often is what heats the streets and keeps them frost-free in the winter?
I wasn't aware.
There's another reason to get that Wormwell fixed.
Well, we could probably get the diary. I wouldn't want my companion Severin too, because Severin, out of all of us, is the more intelligent when it comes to hiding in plain sight, because he never looks the exact same when he's doing a job.
Fair enough.
Keeps the whole thing of, I could safely say I wasn't there.
Yes, but you're a man of mystery, and whereas I'm already in the newspapers for things
Yes,
that I didn't
Sir
do.
Falling Star.
Yes, well, we could have a look into getting it.
Meanwhile, back underwater, it's been about 5 minutes casting your underwater breathing and stuff. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. It's a little, compact, I suppose you could say.
Got a little pressure in your chest.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I got like a bag of bricks, laying on me. But other than that, it's kind of peachy.
Well, I guess if
I am
don't,
realizing above table, that this would have been like 10 times better if I had gotten him to agree to like some sort of monetary compensation if I
Wager.
win this bet.
Wager, yeah.
Now I'm
Yep.
just doing it for the love of the game.
But I need
Yep.
another
This is the
Constitution
game.
saving throw from you.
I'm
Oh,
also
just
gonna
for the
start
pressure.
fucking with him a little bit.
As
Wait,
I
so
feel
does
that
he
you
not
gotta-
need any? Does he not need any Constitution saves from the pressure?
Nope.
He is
I was born here.
one with water.
He
Yeah,
is
He is
a
a-
water genasi.
Yeah, I
Yep.
suppose.
You're the
I
I
human.
mean, for Kane,
Oh,
this
what's
is the
the
best way of
DC?
purifying.
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
Well, I would like to know.
Roll your
That's
dice.
why I asked.
Can I actually keep an eye out if there's any like water creatures around us?
That's a 10.
Yeah.
You
Any kraken?
you feel the pressure on your chest getting to you, and as it does so, you hear the first crack of the pressure against your ribs.
Ah!
Suddenly, it begins to feel very, very crushing upon your body. You now have one broken rib.
That's okay.
I have a question. If he
Yeah.
gets pulled back to the bar, does he instantly get the bends?
Can I start putting lay on
No,
hands?
I would not actually, because the bends is caused by nitrogen.
Rapidly ascending from a great depth.
Yep.
Yeah, to a normalized pressure. You
Uh,
get the bends.
Alright.
Can I start?
Alright, hold on.
Can I start putting lay on hands into him
Yes.
instead of
Why?
actually like messing with him? Because I don't want him to start crushing under the pressure.
You can indeed.
I want to keep. I'm just gonna
You
look
know-
at Jeff and ask him if are you still okay? Do you need a bubble?
Yeah, so the bends would not actually affect me, because I'm currently breathing underwater, and so I'm regulating myself because
right,
it's
right.
caused
Enough.
by nitrogen.
Yeah.
Um,
I forgot you was breathing underwater and all.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're
So
just dealing with
you
the pressure.
take 5 points of crushing damage from the pressure,
I'm going to lay on hands 5 into him.
which is healed by the lay on
Alright,
hands.
theoretically, right? So currently, mechanically, I'm breathing in the water, which is also filling my lungs with water, but I'm also getting the oxygen out. So theoretically,
You are fine.
since I'm
You will
being
not.
filled with water, would I also not be affected by the pressure?
No, you would still be affected by the pressure.
Interesting.
Think of it more of your instead
Your
of using
organ-
lungs, you just developed a bit of gills, and it's just filtering it through there and not fully going into your lungs.
Exactly.
Also, Genosi's have +2 to Constitution. They're built to be underwater. That's how their bodies are built. Human bodies are not built to withstand that pressure.
Well, human bodies aren't also supposed to breathe underwater, and I am, so
You're
You
also
know.
getting this from your warlock patron.
things could be weird.
It's-
saying.
it's been-
magic
it's
stuff
a-
happening.
This
Yeah.
whole thing
Magic is weird. Figured I'd ask.
It gets
This whole thing is
to 7 minutes.
Everyone definitely probably would say something like that. It's about 7
How
minutes.
much damage does a broken rib constitute?
It was
Depends
5
if it's the
damage,
lung.
but it was instantly healed by the lay on
Okay.
hands.
Is there any water monsters around, or anything swimming in the vast
Roll-
darkness?
Roll a perception check with disadvantage, please.
True, I am
Oh,
still.
let it. I have a feeling it's going to be they're about to get eaten by a massive megalodon, and then
Oh, well, that's not
right
great.
at 10 minutes they
Oh,
appear
that's
on
not
the
good.
ground.
Doubly not great.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good.
That's doubly not
Massive
great.
anglerfish.
That's a 9.
Oh. Oh.
Oh shit! Oh, but that don't sound good.
Can I lift my hands out and try and feel the vibrations in the water?
You can certainly try, but it's not going to get you anywhere at the moment.
Yeah, it's all about them good vibrations.
Okay, so what would I roll for that?
Right, I'm gonna play this slightly differently here. Okay.
Okay.
As you raise your hand out to feel for vibrations, I want you to roll me a D100.
Oh my god.
I'm holding an
Okay.
action ready. I'm holding Marine Layer ready, by the way.
Hey,
Ooh, nice
Jay.
number.
69 on the dot. That's pretty good.
69.
He's gone quiet.
You do feel a push of a current against your hands, and you see what appears to be, well, Kane sees what appears to be a rather large anglerfish beginning to approach.
Immediate
Do I see the
Marine
light?
Layer. Immediate Marine Layer. If it's bigger than us, Marine Layer.
It's about half the size of the pair of you put together.
It was going
Okay, that's
stealth mode,
okay.
but it wasn't
That's not too
using the
bad then.
light.
If it's half the size, we can probably kill it.
You know, this whole underwater excursion is good for you, Kane, because when you came to the city through the sewers, you were constituted almost 40% sewer water. Now you're cleansed 100% seawater.
Yeah, but now he's
So-
going to be a salty little bitch.
I'm ready to divide my
Is there a light
his war
for the
force.
anglerfish?
There is indeed a light on this anglerfish.
Oh,
Does it look
no.
like the light's coming closer to me?
It was, and then it looks like it turned away. You're not
About
sure
8 minutes
why
coming up.
it turned away.
It's for,
It turned away. Wait, hold on. What do I see?
confused.
When did it turn away?
And a few moments after it turned away, you see why.
The
As
bigger fish. Always a bigger
what can
fish.
only be
Yep.
described as a hammerhead shark with, like, the image of it would be like that of a hammerhead shark, except it's bigger, wider, and as this anglerfish turns away, the shark, whatever this creature is, you don't know, chomps down on the light source coming off of this fish and then swims away.
I'm holding marine layer. If I see that thing come back in 120 feet, I'm popping it.
If your character's going to be made of seawater from now on, Kane, it needs to be really salty.
8 minutes have now passed. Jeff or Kane,
Yeah.
one of you roll me a d20 and give me the result.
Do you want to roll or should I
Everyone's
roll?
definitely keeping an eye on his watch, and he's like, 8
I'll
minutes.
roll.
You roll? Alright, go on, roll.
14?
14. I hope that's a good thing.
14
Thank you.
hammerhead
Oh.
sharks.
14 hammerhead shark.
14 obsidian baboons.
A school of small translucent fish that live down in the depths shimmer past you.
I want to try and catch one.
Go for
Oh,
it.
God.
Roll me a dexterity check with disadvantage, please.
Can we do sleight of hand?
Nope.
Damn it.
Aren't they the fish with the massive fangs?
That was all that in there.
That's a nat 20. You don't realise
Alright.
it, but you do manage to catch one of the stragglers in your hand. You don't even realise it at first because of the slower movement of your hand in the water, but somehow you manage to catch one.
I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna use my other hand, and then I'm gonna like oochie goochie goo it underneath the fish chin.
9
Oh,
minutes.
please let it bite his finger.
No, it's a harmless one. It's fine.
Once
But
Jeff caught a fish alive, then it bit his finger off.
I have to roll another d20.
9 minutes.
9 minutes.
Roll
You're
another
almost up.
d20.
I'll do this one.
Damn, 14 on the dot again.
14. I don't think this is going to be good because it's the same one again, but we'll see.
Charlie,
I'm going
right?
to ask
14
you
can't
to-
be bad.
I'm going to ask you to re-roll it.
Damn it.
Oh.
All right, let me re-roll it.
Can
Here,
I?
No.
You got it. You got it.
No,
you got
no,
it.
no,
Okay,
no.
I don't like this.
Kane re-rolls it.
I don't like that.
That's a 6.
I was
Alright,
gonna say,
marine
can
layer
I?
is a held action.
I'm not a fan anymore.
I'm ready to have 30 feet of absolute not visible smoke only for me. I'm ready to pop that immediately.
So
Jeff's going to think you've abandoned him.
would
That
that mean
shark
that officially?
does indeed circle back in 120
Oh.
feet.
The hammerhead.
That hammerhead, yes, and it is coming towards you.
Cool. Cool. That do you know what that just means? If it's going to start getting aggressive, I'm just gonna pop it. It's getting that close. If it gets in 80 feet, it's getting popped.
I'm pretty sure I
Seemingly,
cannot see the shark, right?
no, you can't. Not at this distance. You won't
don't
be
see
able to
shit.
see the shark until it's literally on top of you, Jeff.
Can I point his finger guns in that direction and just whisper to him as soon as I use my thing? Shoot.
I will allow this because narratively it works.
They're gonna
Does
have
that mean
one
I
hell of
get?
a story.
Does that mean I get advantage on my finger guns?
Nope,
I'm
it'll just
hoping.
be a straight roll. There will be no disadvantage. That's it.
Oh,
I
You are
think you
essentially
ought to implement a role that he might accidentally hit Kane because he can't see where he's shooting.
Nope, he's
Well, that's
trusting
Kane,
that
though.
Kane's
I'm holding his
pointed him in the
hands.
right direction.
I'm basically I'm aiming the gun.
Kane is Patrick Swayze, and Jeff is Whoopi Goldberg from
Yeah.
Ghost.
They're gonna go make pottery together.
Unfortunately,
not
it
great.
seems to have picked up that movement and is now steaming ahead towards
Marine
you.
layer. And I'm
Dun, dun,
immediately whispering
dun,
to
dun, dun, dun,
in
dun,
80
dun,
feet,
dun.
90 feet actually shoot.
It'd be about 90 feet at this point, yes.
Alright, popping it and telling him to shoot.
All right.
You pop your marine
rolling
layer.
a hit.
Yep.
Does a 14 hit? Fucking better, I hope.
Please.
Yeah. Best I got, man.
Give me one moment.
Oh,
Gotta find a hammerhead stat.
You're screwed. The DM's gone quiet.
He's gotta find a stat block for the hammerhead,
CR13 hammerhead.
or create one. Because I don't think they have one or not.
They
Not
have
sure.
actually, and its armor class
Oh.
is 13, and
Yes!
yes, that
Ah.
hits. Roll your damage.
And then I am ballistic smiting that bitch.
Ballistic smite.
Yeah.
Roll your damage.
What
Alright,
type
that's gonna be,
of damage is it?
19 for ballistic.
Ballistic smite, you get to choose the
19.
damage. What type?
Alright. Let me.
Please tell me lightning's not a damage type, because he might just fry all of us. Oh my god,
I-
lightning is a damage type.
I will not be using lightning. I know better. I feel.
25
I
in total.
feel like poison would probably be the best. One would think,
Or thunder.
or maybe
Yeah, I think thunder
Ice?
probably would be good because it would work as a concussive blast, essentially. And anything concussive in water is effective.
yeah, but it might blow our eardrums out.
That too, yes.
It's worth the sacrifice.
Uh-huh.
Kane, what do you think? What do you think? Poison or ice? Because I don't think fire is the way. I don't think thunder's the way to go. And definitely not fire. That's for sure. I cannot hear him.
Sorry, you've broken up there, I'm afraid.
I cannot hear
Yeah,
him.
it sounded like he had a.
Still can't hear you. You're like distant and broken.
Yep.
Kind of funny. It sounds like you're speaking underwater, honestly.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I mean, it fits, but
Oh my god, there we go.
there we
Oh,
go.
there we go.
There you go.
There we go.
All right.
I can't control any of this. You decided to pump in a ballistic smite, so whatever
That's
you want
fair.
to do, dog.
That's fair. All right, I'll go poison, I guess.
Force.
Or
Could I also
fuck it, thunder. We're going big. We're going home.
Could I also
Thunder damage.
Okay. So that is going to be what's 19 doubled, 9, 9, 18, 18, 1. That's 20. So 38 points of damage directed directly at this hammerhead shark.
Check something more bigger.
It would actually be
38.
38.
He had
plus
did a 25 damage with the
It'd be
the bullet,
44.
the finger gun, and
44
19 for-
damage total.
Oh, just gonna try something bigger.
You manage to not only hit this thing, but I want you to describe how your single one-shot kill of this hammerhead shark occurred, because it only has 42 hit points.
I am imagining that I'm like closing my eyes at this point. I just let off a shot with a finger gun. The shot kind of like shoots through the water, hits the shark on the nose, and then just a large concussive ripple opens a cavity of water and then slams it onto the shark, like eviscerating the shark.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. that would definitely do it. As you do this, it's moved about 40 feet closer to you. So effectively, it is 50 feet from where you are. You're both at the bottom with your feet on the ground at this point, and there is about 30 seconds left before you are pulled back.
Can I swim towards the shark and try and bring it with me when Roland
Yeah,
teleports us back?
I'm bringing them along. We're taking the shank. We have marine layers still active,
Let it
so we're
stay,
still
because
hidden.
if he brings it,
How
he's
long is
never
the
gonna let
shark?
us.
It's longer than the cubicle, I'm just gonna say.
We're not gonna survive this.
I
Beautiful, I love
love
it.
D&D.
I'm bringing the shark with me.
We're bringing the shark. We're bringing the shark.
10
Oh my
Except
God.
for
seconds.
30 seconds and
My
counting.
patron's having a field day with this, by the way. She's having a field day.
I want to mount this shit on my wall.
Wait, what if I put the shark inside of my bottle?
Put it in the bar.
I can put it in the bottle.
No. We gotta teleport it and just it flop on the fucking table and
And
like
then
bust
put it
open
in
the
the
doors.
bottle. And then put it in the bottle. You're so right.
And then put it. Yeah.
Oh man.
If that's what
All
you're
right.
doing.
Yeah, no, after I drop,
That's what
we're
we're
bringing
doing.
the shark.
We're
Roland
bringing the shark.
looks up at you, Severin. Has that been 10 minutes?
No, 4 more minutes.
3, 2, 1. 10 minutes.
He snaps his fingers and you appear back in the cubicle,
Drop marine there
Gripping.
immediately.
gripping what can only be described as a hammerhead shark in your
What the fuck?
as it
Essentially,
flops
Severin
on the
is
table and
forced back
fills
against the wall.
this room, this cubicle.
What
Guys,
the hell did you two do?
turns out he can breathe underwater, but he can't see. You know, we had a really good time. We actually bonded over this.
you know, funny enough, I did not count on marine life.
Neither did I.
I, as y'all were out there, I had pretty much suggested, did he account for the pressure and the possible animals or fish in the sea that might want to make a snack out of y'all? So I guess
Question.
I was right there.
Did you let go of the fish you caught?
No.
So that's still in your other hand.
What's in his other hand?
That pale, translucent fish is
Oh
still
my god.
alive, flopping now, trying to gulp air.
It's probably severely struggling because it's out of its depth.
Literally.
I
Oh
guess
my
I'll
god.
come back.
Roland, can I get a
Can you
fish
send
tank for
those
this little
back?
fella?
Rowan, can you
Just
put
with a
him
picture
back?
of beer.
Oh my god.
Give me the hammerhead. I'm going to quickly teleport it inside of my bottle.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be back in a, I'll be
It's
back in
my
a second.
cage.
I gave you the kill. I pointed you at it.
Well, it was either you point me at it, or we were all gonna die. So
How about this? It's our kill.
that's fine. I get the head though. I want to mount that thing.
Oh yeah, no, you can get the head. I want
How
to eat
about you
this thing.
just
Then.
cut it in half down the middle, and you each get
We
a
can do that
half?
too. All right, I'm gonna grab the hammerhead shack and just teleport into my bottle.
Fair enough. You grab the
Oh,
hammerhead
thank
shark and it straight into your genie bottle.
Just fucked up friend, Severin.
Roland looks at you all. Well, that was quite the adventure, it seems.
My clothes are going to smell like fish.
Yes, well, a little prestidigitation should deal
Yeah.
with that.
It's an easy fix.
My God.
That was pretty fun. What did you guys get up to?
Honestly, that was enjoyable, man. You're a lot better guy than I thought you were.
Respectable that you actually were able to breathe on the water. I did have fear for you for a minute there, especially with the rib
I
cracking.
just got done saying how unusual it was for that to happen, so it'd only be natural.
Fair enough.
It's honestly kind of more of a shock to me because I just woke up.
Clever.
I just woke up this morning and I could breathe underwater.
Are you DM?
Yes.
Would
Question.
Kane realize that he is also a genie warlock?
I don't think he does realise
Yeah.
he's a genie warlock.
No, he's got.
No, what
he has
Kane
Warlock,
realized.
yes.
What
Genie,
Kane, what
no.
Kane,
no, because
Yeah, Severin's supposed
I've
to
been
make
in
a
and out my
comment on
bottle
that.
all the time in front of him. He's got to know.
I've got
Severin's
it.
about to make a comment on that. Hey,
Yeah.
quick question for you two. You're both warlocks. Do y'all have the same patron or something? 'Cause
Well-
I'm just curious because y'all both have relatively similar bottles, or well, I guess now, not now.
Mine's
Yeah,
more
mine's a
open.
little cooler. Sorry, mate.
I don't think we have the same patron. I
Well,
don't think so.
who's your patron?
Joe, I never actually gave her a name, and I have to ask my girlfriend to give her a name.
You
'Cause I
better go
completely
and
forgot
do
about-
that then.
All right, hold on. Let me go text her.
Well, now, Roland looks up at you all. I
So-
think.
So,
Go ahead.
a quick question about the job. When is it? What's the time frame on it getting done? Like, is it a rush job kind of thing, or do we have time to prepare?
You've got some time to prepare. It'll be in about a week's time.
Okay.
We've got a scheduled closing of the Horde and Horn whilst there's audits going on. The council members have decided that they wanted to inspect the premises before the annual tribute this year. So in about a week's time, this place will be closed for a couple of days, during which time your entry will be permitted.
All right. Any information on exactly what could be the cause of its malfunction? I mean, I'm not other than seeing
Age.
bits of his inner workings. I don't really know much on
Part
mechanical.
of it, part of the malfunction is because of the age of the machine. Another
Oh.
part of its malfunction is this mysterious entity that has been seeping its way underground.
I have a
So
way
everyone's
we
gonna
can fix the machine.
actually gonna look at Hexalon and you think your little gnome friends might have another gear that could possibly help with this machine if it's the age.
You
I'm
were
not mistaken,
actually
that
thinking you were
gear
thinking what
might
I
be
was
able to
thinking.
help,
Yes,
or at least
that's what I was
other
thinking.
parts that are made in a similar way. Those are very durable.
Well, if it is out of date, I'm wondering if we could put in one of the Z3 cogs in place of it. It might help it update a little bit.
Oh,
Then-
I think
then of
before
course-
you decide what you want to do with it, you might want to wait for the blueprints, which Lillian would be showing you
Ah, right.
soon.
We could update it with the Z3 cog. It would probably take a day or so for the updates to go through.
I don't think a cog is going to be enough.
You ain't seen the cog I've got.
Let me reiterate it in a way that you might understand. The Wormwell engine, although it has a couple of cogs, I can assure you the cogs are not the problem. It is
So
a
bring-
build-up of crap, waste, residue, and God knows what else that are causing these problems, unfortunately.
Okay, I got you. We'll bring more than one cog.
I think you might need a bit more than cogs.
And we'll bring a Hoover.
I apologize, everybody, but I have to go. This has been very fun, and I enjoyed explodifying a shark. Yep. I will catch y'all later in the next session.
I'm closing
See
up
ya.
now anyway, so we're good.
All right.
So, with that being said, you all finish your conversations with Roland and head back after the breath nights. Spectacular as they are, knowing now what their secret is, you all head back to the Clockwork Cadaver and enjoy the rest of the night before going home.
Exelon's walking back a bit unsteadily. He's probably downed at least 12 of those crutinis.
A few too many, maybe. Absolutely.
His gyroscope's a little tilted.
Yep. I am trying to find the document that I created for the Horde and Horn Wormwell, which has...
So we're basically being hired to clean it.
There it is. Yes, you are. I will post this into the group chat on Discord so that you can see the blueprints ready for the next session. And it is here that we are going to end tonight's stream. So thank you all. It has been a wonderful evening. I've had a lot of fun with this, but my voice is starting to go. Just to keep you all updated quickly, yes, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos, and listen to the rest of the series if you've enjoyed what you've heard. And we will be back in 2 weeks with City of Veridia. And this Friday, we do not have of Dice and Destiny. It'll be the week after for that. In the meantime, I would like everyone who is listening to join us in the D&D Void in order to sign up if you wish to take part in the Games of Glory, which will be coming up at the end of June. It is a gladiator combat trial where full of one-shots, and champions will get to stay on. If you think that you have a team of players that could beat the current champions, there are rules in place to make it slightly fairer for everyone, shall we say. But if you think that you could take on the challenge, get a team of 4 players together, join us on D&D Void, and join in the Games of Glory, which is a Roman combat gladiator series. It will be going on for a minimum of 2 months, and we will have teams rotating in and out as they win or lose against the champions. So come along, sign up at dndgames.co.uk, where you can find all the information on how to join our D&D Void Discord server. Hope to see you in the games. Bye.
Bye bye.